Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy on the GTX 1050 Ti, 570 and 1650 Super, thanks to Square Enix for providing a code of the game. So there's been an issue with the game now that the executable wasn't there, so there was a surprise 8GB update. So how are you guys doing? Welcome. Good seeing you here. Now the game is finishing installing. There's a minute left. Hi, Jim76UH. Mohaimin bin Mansour. What are you doing? How are you doing, better said? Arians, Kunal Gupta, Mahdi Eslami, Elian Santoflores. Todo bien? Hi. Alex Santiago. You reminded me of the guy who had bad memory that had to write his name twice. Yeah, that's me. Terrible memory. So, name goes twice. So I do not forget it. Hang on. There's a light I could turn on. I cannot find it yet. Buen día, ¿cómo están? How are you doing, guys? Our Lord and Savior, yeah, the 1050 Ti arrived. One thing that I'm going to experiment with, okay, the game appears to be ready. Let's see. Okay, good, a launcher. Always love when a game has a simple launcher like this one. So we're going to start with medium settings. Exclusive full screen. 1080p. Yeah. Resolution scale 100. There's fidelity effects sharpening, which is not FSR, so keep that in mind. Let's put it on medium first. And we disable motion blur, thanks. And anisotropic on 16 times. Not sure why on medium puts everything on low. That's kind of odd. Let's put everything manually on medium. Whatever, right? And the textures on low. So before launching the game, where's my magnifying glass? Let me show you something super quick. So, this is what they showed for the minimum. A 1066 gigs, an i5 4460, so 4 cores, 4 threads, 8 GB of RAM, that VRAM. The minimum VRAM is 6 gigs for 1080p low settings. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure we can get away with 4 GB of VRAM, but hey, let's try it. So let's see, and tomorrow we're doing the 750 Ti, the 1052 gigs, and the 1030 to see if it runs on 2 gig cards. So in around 24 hours from now, we're going to be checking that out. Did you see the GTA Trilogy specs? They're insane. No, I didn't see them, but it's Unreal Engine 4, so I kind of expect the requirements to be high. Okay, next. Yeah, sure. Audio. This is the first thing. Licensed audio. No. No licensed audio, please. Okay. So, streaming mode on. Thank God. I love when games have streaming modes, so I do not have to disable the music. Nice. Thank you. Okay, start the game. Of course, an Nvidia sponsored title, so Square Enix, thanks to them for providing a code. Ahora debería haber sonido. Now there should be sound. I muted the sound because I wanted to disable the licensed audio first. Which card? 1050 Ti. It's right above my head. Okay, Marble. And apparently the reviews are pretty positive, which I wasn't expecting really. After playing the Avengers video game, well, let's say I wasn't super excited. Why is caps bad? What's the problem? It's annoying. That's basically it. Yeah, sure, I agree. Yeah, sell my soul to the nearest company. Okay. Okay, we're into the game now. Remember, medium settings. So level of detail medium, shadows on medium, textures on low, and reflections on. Let's disable reflections as well. Although without reflection is so flat in comparison. Okay. Let's just use presets. Yeah, medium. Let's put it on medium. right away without blur. So it's easy to understand what's going on. Now we go back. And there's a benchmark tool. Let's try that. Let's try the benchmark tool first. It has the Nuvo. Yes, it does. The anisotropic filtering on 16 times shouldn't make a difference, really. But let's see. Let's see how the benchmark runs and we get into the game. It's probably not going to run amazingly well, yeah. It's DX12 on a 1050 Ti. And DX12 is pretty hit or miss before the 16 series cards. Okay, yeah, below 30 frames on medium settings, on 1080p. But again, remember that the minimum requirements is a 1060 according to the webpage, but the VRAM usage is not as high as they listed. So that's a good thing, at least. We're fine on the VRAM side of things. I think by removing reflections we'll be fine. So yeah. I expected worse, really, to be honest. Tomato is a fruit or a vegetable? A little bit of both. Okay, so the benchmark from the very beginning is below 30 frames, but then it stays at around 30 just fine. So I'm guessing that it's in places with a lot of reflectivity on the ground. We just gotta disable those reflections. So yeah. Is it lagging for you guys? Okay, hang on. Let me change one setting on my capture card, because I think there's something wrong there. Give me one sec. I'm going to fix it right away. NV12, partial RGB. Because this may be my capture card doing what it shouldn't be doing. Let me restart the capture card. There we go. Okay. So, on medium settings it puts basically everything on low for some reason. But that's fine. It was below 30 at the beginning. And then it smoothed out into the 30s, so... Okay, now it should be butter smooth for you guys. Visually speaking, at least. So let's try disabling the reflections, and... yeah, that's basically it. Let's try that. Go back. And we try the benchmark once more. Don't forget that this is a benchmark, the actual game must run better. Yeah, but usually I use the benchmark as a reference. Sorry guys, I got disconnected for a second. So as I was saying, it seems to be more stable now, without reflections. I should be back, yeah, sorry. My internet at times. Okay, let's try it like that. Let's go for... let's call it low, because every option is on low on this preset. I mean, what the hell? What is it called medium? Would you have 50 million subscribers or $1 million? Well, if I had 50 million subscribers, I would get the money right away, so the subscribers, please. Let's go for the low preset. Okay, low preset, but we're cranking up that anisotropic filtering. Alright, let's keep it on low. So, new game. We got this, probably. I like that. Let's put it on normal. What is the game size? Around 80 gigabytes. The download was like 40 gigs, but the actual install size is like 80 gigabytes. So it's a pretty big game. It's like 20 hours of gameplay, I think. Yeah, I skip. Whoa. Oh no. Don't show that. Hang on. I'm disabling that because I do not trust the YouTube algorithm. Hang on. Because I'm listening to music. How do I get up? Okay, whatever. Apparently some random stuff. Whatever. We skip everything as usual. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, F's in the chat for my monetization. Streamer mode was on, but there was some music there that I'm not sure if it's copyrighted. Why it looks like 20 FPS? That's a good question. Does it look not smooth? Or what? Hang on. Let me try that again. Is it better now? Yeah, it doesn't look smooth because... yeah, no VSync. That's probably why the screen tearing is the issue. Looks choppy because of the screen tearing. That's pretty bad. Oh, it's better? Okay, okay. That was maybe because I had 2 OBS instances running. It's okay now, gotcha. Thanks, guys.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's...
I think there is a streamer mode for copyright. Yeah, I have it on.
How long was I out?
But hey, whatever. We skip, skippity skip, skippity skippity skip. Yeah, I turned off the licensed music in the options. As you can see up there it says streaming mode. Okay, as usual, mirrors skill performance. But that's fine. That's the usual. It happens in Cyberpunk, it happens on most games. Let's see. Yeah, when I do not look at the reflection, it's much better. Still, below 30 frames on 1080p. So I think this one is a 900p game for us. So let's tweak that out. And in the audio, yeah, and the audio license music is off. Anyway, let's go to 900p. 1080p is too much for this GPU, it seems. So we apply the changes. Yeah, I still need VSync, I know. No need to say it twice. Okay, so this will be 900p. Okay, this is way smoother now already. Let's put it on medium with anisotropic filtering on 16 times without blur. Okay, that should do. So, status 900p medium. The medium preset, by the way, which means there's reflections. Okay.
I'm not overconfident.
That did it.
The right level of confidence.
Excellent.
Rested.
And I'm skipping everything because it's all about performance here.
Out here on the frontier, cops don't
Okay, yeah, this is now 30 frames, almost. Yeah, 900p is the way to go for the 1050 Ti. Yeah, lowering the filtering shouldn't make a difference.
That and silly helmets.
But despite being medium to low settings, it still looks pretty good. Actually. The textures are a little bit low resolution though. Yeah, we skip, skip. Subtitles, I don't think they are necessary, because I'm skipping all the dialogue for benchmarking purposes.
Other than a ton of suspicious
How about like scattering? Yeah, we're trying that out later. We want to see which resolution we can do. 1080p lowest was below 30 frames. So I wanted to try at least something that keeps us over 30 consistently, which in this case seems to be 900p. Does it have DLSS? Yeah, it does.
Okay, here we go.
So no FSR in this game. Well, maybe in the future, who knows? It's an Nvidia sponsored title though, so
Drax, get in here.
probably not happening
We still have a few ticks before
right
the next
now.
time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps
You love
security
pancakes?
here resets
How
alert.
you think VRAM could be the
Now
reason?
before
No.
it expires, or we'll get stranded.
I mean, remember, this is a DX12 game, and DX12 games on
The network just
before
resets.
16 series cards from Nvidia is pretty hit or miss on the performance.
0451.
That's it.
So I'm guessing that this is a thing about the limitations of the hardware access code.
It's not that simple. The code
1, 2,
only
3,
works
4.
on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption
Has to be that one.
designed to integrate temporal
Oh, that's not the code.
coordinates, hard-coded serial into a local number generator.
0,
Info
0,
gets
0.
come out.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Are you having difficulties, Peter Quill?
Yes, I am. Please help.
0451.
0451.
2, 2, 1, 8.
No.
There we go. Thanks, Gamora. It's hilarious that I can put any code that I want. Okay, quarantine zone. Moment of truth. Yeah, my audio was too low.
We're in. Incredible. I realized there was so much stuff left after the war,
Restraint.
right?
Yeah. Dialogue is nice, but I need to get it to the gameplay for you guys.
I still do not understand why I must remain.
Let's use.
So sorry for the people that want story. This is a non-spoilers stream. Whoa. Wow, this looks beautiful.
Take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
But man, that performance, Jesus.
Can you imagine?
Okay. And I thought the beginning was bad on the performance side. Holy hell. Let's go for low settings right away. Holy. That's insane. And let's put Isotropicon 4 times. Shouldn't make much of a difference, but hey. Oh boy.
Trying to keep all this war stuff from floating away.
Yeah, still. Even on low settings. So yeah, DX12. I'm guessing this probably has to do with DX12 on the 1050 Ti.
Entire planets in Novanet. Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together?
I'm thinking that
Yeah,
big
holy
center
frame
thing
rates,
is our
Batman.
rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this.
Yeah, but when I look into the distance it drops, but then when I come back
Together by
here, it's fine.
goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Yeah, I'll lower the resolution scale in a bit.
Blue and blue.
Hang
Looks like
on.
an old Novacore frigate. Nice.
Let me check if I have the latest drivers, just in
Probably
case.
died on that shit.
Maybe I don't have the latest ones.
Why do you even bring us here if the place is so safe?
Which drivers I'm using? 496.49. 496. Yeah, those are the latest. And I did a clean install before the live stream, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Grid.
Okay.
I can name at
Smooth
least a
20
dozen
FPS.
with
Hell
mine.
yeah.
So why here?
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling
Double
over
press
themselves to hire
space to
us.
activate jet
I
boots.
have noticed.
If this job pans
It seems
out,
when looking
sure
into
we'll
this
get
place in
money, but
particular,
also
it drops
a rich new
frames.
client.
Let's see if it's tested this way
Frustrating Hellbender with a
throughout.
monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
But yeah, the minimum requirements are the 1060 for low settings 1080p. And so far, it seems to be right.
Very late war casualty.
Although the VRAM usage is not as high as I said it would be.
You know,
I wonder how the 570 will do. Probably a lot better because it has way better compatibility with the
just like when
X12.
we started this game.
But that's just my guess.
You know who joined us.
Yeah, at least it's not the CPU limiting the
I do
GPU.
not hate everybody.
The three of us have had some good times.
Remember the gig on Draconius?
Holy.
Careful on that thing.
Yeah, still 20 frames per second.
Spot something out there?
But hey, we tried. We're below the minimum requirement, so it's not surprise. Anyway, so we're still on low settings. Can I go lower than low? No. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Let's turn this off. Let's see if it does anything. No, still nothing. Yeah, if I look back, it kind of dies. Let's do 720p. Maybe we can force through 720p. Hey, it's just like the movie. Yeah, just like the movie. 24 FPS, butter smooth 20 FPS. The movie watching experience. Exactly. I mean, it wasn't going to last forever. Okay, full screen, whatever. Okay, graphics, everything on the lowest. And let's see that again.
Told you, we ain't
Okay, 24.
caught. There's only like 3 ships
If
left
I look
in
that
the
way,
entire
it's over
Nova.
30, but if I look this way, it's into the
Sure, but,
20s.
You know, they ain't half the space cops they once was. Can hardly keep
I'm going to
their
try
own place
rebooting the
without
game,
worrying
just in case. So we're going to save the game and restart. Won't take long. And thank you so much, Crooks Gamer, for the 80 Indian rupees donation. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Does the game look that good? Yeah, it does look great so far. The visuals are pretty attractive, to say it in some way. So yeah, everything on low. And let's try forcing through it. What do you think about laptop for gaming? Is it a good idea? I mean, considering the pricing right now, if you can have one with a good GPU, I'd say go for it. Why not? I think that the game looks good, but at least 30 frames on 720p should be doable, I think. But still, I cannot complain because this is still below the minimum requirements. So yeah. Let's see. Ampere and Turing are way better with Vulkan. Well, also, on DX12, certain DX12 applications are not amazing on the 1050 Ti. We've seen this with many modern games. The 1050 Ti struggles on very advanced DX12 stuff. Let's try that again. 720p low, 1050 Ti. I was going to message you on Steam asking how you were doing, how you were enjoying before I started playing, then I realized you might be streaming. Yeah, here I am. But I don't have any notifications running, so... Okay, 30 frames. Good. Let's see, if I stand into the same location, yeah, still drops.
Something out there?
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue like this for a few minutes. Let's see if it stabilizes in combat. Ha, funny. Are you using 3300X? No, this is, thank you so much, Elian Santos Flores, for the 2 Brazilian reais donation. Thank you so much, man. I'm using an i3 10100F, but we are GPU bound. Okay, here it's stabilized again. It seems to be in certain locations. What's the DRM? It's using the Denuvo DRM.
Hey, Groot, you think we could find pieces of the Tryon shard in here?
So yeah, for the people wondering, yeah, it's a Denuvo title.
Because, unlike you, I have a very keen sense of direction. Whoa! I'm okay.
Oh, there's something to pick up there.
Okay.
Although, let me double check the resolution scale. Let me see if I can power through that. The resolution scale is a separate option. It's on 100. But I'm not sure if 100 is the common one. Yeah, probably 100 is native. Let's see, 50%. Yeah, 50% resolution looks, yeah, horrible. So let's go right away to 100% resolution scale, as usual. And we're going to see how it says right there.
Shut up, both of you.
Without the Nubo, the game would run at 120 FPS. Yeah, of course. 120 FPS at 4K. And 30 FPS at 8K without DRM. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I agree. 360p gaming, let's go! Okay. Yeah, even at 720p it drops below 30. Although, despite being the lowest settings, the game still looks pretty acceptable. Can you try Fidelity FX? Fidelity FX is just sharpening in this game. It's not Fidelity FX Super Resolution, unfortunately.
Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze. You hacked into my stuff? Considering how many times I fixed the flarkin' thing, it might as well be my stuff.
Does the game have RTX and DLSS? Yeah, but RTX and DLSS are only for RTX cards, so kinda out of luck for us budget users. You could only take advantage of the DLSS on a 2060 as the cheapest option. Same engine as Avengers? I'm guessing so, but Avengers already ran pretty poorly. Not as poor as this, but pretty poor. But let's see. Right now it's pretty stable. The thing is, when I was looking into the distance, it kinda dropped. Pretty low, like into the 20s. Will a 1063 gigs run it? Yeah, it should be fine. The VRAM usage is below 3 gigs, as of right now. But I cannot really know for sure. Let's see. Even a 1650 is around 40% faster or more. Yeah, and taking into account again DX12 compatibility, should be even faster than the 1050 Ti. Okay, where to? So yeah, on 2 hours of VRAM, I'm guessing it's going to be kind of a nightmare, but I'm still streaming that later.
Face down, Quill.
I shot a thing.
I get it. First tool in the
Ooh, don't
Okay,
die,
here we
don't
go.
die.
Nice.
Aw, hey little guy.
Okay, finally combat.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your
Okay.
pussy squeal even without the gun.
Little busy.
Right now that I'm in combat, it's fine.
Lights out, eyeballs.
I don't know why the beginning was so taxing.
That's cheating.
Right?
You guys
Okay,
should have seen
nice.
that. It was this weird blobby thing.
I love how he's kicking them. That's nice. Yeah, now it seems to be okay.
It's his fault.
At least right now. But the beginning of the level was an absolute nightmare.
Hurry, you're fat, you.
Turn on dynamic resolution, there is no such thing, unfortunately.
Everything
Yeah, the 1650 should do it fine.
Himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
High settings? No, I'm good, thanks. No high settings for this one. On the 570, we'll think about it.
Quill, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster.
Just like Marvel's version of Star Wars Fallen Order. Yeah, but this is not a Souls-like.
He had an honest face.
If we set up all these thumpers and no monster shows, we'll just need to salvage what's scrap and get it home.
Okay, yeah, when looking into the distance in this map... Whoa, I screwed up.
Take forever.
It drops
Comes off.
Just trust
terribly
me
low.
on this. It'll all be worth it.
So the benchmark tool wasn't a good reference. Or maybe this is only a one-time thing. I don't know. But as of right now, looking into the distance in this map wrecks performance like crazy. Even if I put the resolution below 720p.
Smack! That was too close. You okay, Groot? Quill,
I mean, when I'm looking away,
But we can't jump that.
you
the
don't
thing is when
gotta
looking
jump.
into the
There's a
distance.
sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow
So,
a
yeah.
bridge across. Just ask him nicely. He does it
Shift.
for me all the time.
Oh. I thought that was the dash. Guardians mode.
All right, Groot.
Come on, Groot.
Let's see that cool viney thing.
You got this. This is a 1050 Ti. This is the slowest card in this live stream.
Gross. More ship eaters.
If you cap the frame rate, it might help on frame time. Yeah, it will.
Right under your nose, Quill.
A good thing I'm not sensitive to low frame rates.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto
Level
it?
field on fix this issue. No, we're on the lowest settings, so we cannot go lower right now.
You let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We have
1650 versus 570 depends on the game, really.
We'll restrain them until we are done here.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here. Even
Yeah,
if
it seems to be a very specific part of this map. Let's continue a little bit,
I've dealt with
bit further.
before. Even helped them catch real.
Okay, here we are.
No. No.
It still drops when looking this way.
Attacking batteries fried. That's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery with a charge.
Okay. We're on what's
Yeah, I mean,
left
look at
of the
this.
ship.
When looking into the
Ship
distance, it
things.
drops.
Gotta be
like
things that
crazy.
power ship things around here, right?
Still, as you guys are saying, it looks good to be low settings, honestly.
You find a replacement.
Low settings, I was
Straight
expecting
from fried wires.
garbage visuals. But now that we're here, it's been 30 minutes. Let's do the 570. Let's see if the 570 with the better DX12 support can do its job properly. So let's get out of the game. F's in the chat for the 1050 Ti on this game. F's in the chat. It's been fun. But it's below 30, even below 720p. Let's delete the drivers. Yeah, even the PS4 runs it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Clean and shut down. Yeah. And let's try the 570 after this. Hopefully they add a Vulkan later. Maybe. But the thing is, since the requirements are set to minimum 1060, 6 gigabytes, maybe that's why we cannot complain, really. Because we're below the minimum requirements. Yeah. Oh well, what can you do? Can only hope for a performance patch. Yeah, it seems to, I mean, the benchmark ran fine. The thing was, in that first level, it runs below 30 frames. I'm going to try and play further than that to see if it's a specific thing with that level. Because again, the benchmark was okay. At least for the most part. Okay. Time to swap. Here we go. Let's swap GPUs. Maybe next time. $570 in. Alright, time to install drivers. Here we come. RX 570s. Also, guys, I'm using the latest drivers. They were installed before launching the game and deleted. Well, deleted with DDU, then I installed the latest drivers, and then I installed the latest ones. So that shouldn't be a driver issue. ¿Por qué no es necesario, Jorge? Para un CPU de esa gama, no es necesario. Dynamic resolution is in the options, check back again. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to try that again later. I want to see how it runs on the 570, the 1650 Super, and then we're trying dynamic resolution, but it's going to drop below 720p anyway, so I don't know. Although it doesn't seem to be an issue with the resolution itself, it seems to be more of how the GPU interacts with the game in that level, because I lowered the resolution from 1080p to 720p, and on both it was at like 23 frames, so it seems to be a specific section of the game. We'll see. Is it safe to use the overdriven tool for RX 570? As long as you know what it does, should be fine. Usually it shouldn't go higher than it's advised. Usually automatic stuff like that comes with the driver tends to be safe, yeah. Try Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, once it releases. Have you got a 1660 Ti? No, I don't. Only the ones in the description right now. 750 Ti has no DX12 support. Yeah, well, it supports some games, but depends on how much it uses DX12. Which version of DX12. I think DX12_1 is not supported. Yeah. Do you think 1050 Ti will run Elden Ring? Yeah, it should be fine. Do the 1S test for this game one day? Yeah, maybe in the future. I cannot afford to buy multiple versions, unfortunately. Maybe in the future, who knows. Is 1650 run good? God of War, 60 frames? We'll see once it releases. Let's do the minimum install. So we're back. Install. So here we go. RX 470 will work too. Yeah, should be fine. Should be similar to this, a few frames behind. Let's see, because in the menu it says, in the requirement says minimum 6 gigs of VRAM, but it was below 4 gigabytes of usage all the time, so I'm kinda confused. 1650 Super outperforms the 1066 gigs. Depends on the game. I mean, usually on DX12 games and Vulkan games the difference is bigger. But yeah, I'm guessing that in this game it should be superior. But it depends on the VRAM usage, really. Waiting for PC2 release date. Same. What about PC2? Where is that? Okay. Let's launch that. We gotta change to full RGB so you guys can see the correct colors. Let me see if there's any new driver, just in case. I have the latest ones, so it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, full RGB. PC2 is like Half-Life 3. Well, It's made from Valve. Did Valve make it? Alright, 570. Let's launch the game. We're going to start with 1080p medium. So 1080p medium preset. But the medium preset for some reason puts a lot of things on low, so I'm kind of confused. So 1080p. What else? Full screen, exclusive full screen, yeah. Medium. But again, as you can see, medium is all this on low. I'm confused. And we disable motion blur. So medium preset is like medium to low with reflections on. Kind of like that. So let's try that out. Okay. And I couldn't find the dynamic resolution. Where is the option? Yeah, I don't see a dynamic resolution option, really. How does the 1650 Super compare to the 1650 Ti? It depends really, because the 1650 Ti is a laptop GPU, I think, only on laptops. So it depends on the laptop manufacturer and what core clock it has and all that good stuff. So let's see, medium preset, 570. DX12 title, it's in the game options, gotcha, going to check that out. PC 1.5, is this Skyrim? Kinda. Did you get a new Oculus? Yeah, I have an Oculus Quest, but it's borrowed from a friend, so it's not a permanent thing. Okay, did it load? Come on. Come on, video game. You got this. What do you think? 3070 Ti performance at 4K? Should be fine. You have DLSS. Let me force close the game. Maybe it's compiling shaders. So I'm closing the game super quick. Or not. Now let's keep it. It's using CPU, so it's probably compiling shaders. Let's be patient for a moment. Can we play in offline mode? I do not know. I do not know. Maybe in the future. I'm going to try that out while I'm playing the game, but I need at least 30 frames. I mean, come on. Okay, no. Let's try that again. How would it run on a 1080? Should be fine on the 1080. 1080p should be fine. Okay, low everything, perfect. Does this game have the Nuvo? Yes, it does. Is this game well optimized on CPU usage? CPU usage appears to be okay. The thing is, when on the GPU side of things, pretty demanding on that part. Where do you live? Uruguay. So yeah. Anyway. It's so hot in here, 31 degrees Celsius. Okay, it was compiling shaders. Nice. Good. I can breathe now. Okay, here we come. Bueno, gracias, señor Sebastián. Usted también. Se lo ve muy bueno hoy. Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay. The oldest joke in The Simpsons. Exactly. Time at your place. 2:41 p.m. ¿Todo bien? Krishna. ¿Qué dice? Alright, yeah, this already seems a lot smoother. I mean, look at that. Yeah, even the menu is smoother now. Let me check out if there's the dynamic resolution option that you guys were saying. Not in this menu. Oh, here, dynamic resolution. There we go. Sorry guys, I forgot that this was a thing. Okay, we're trying that out later. Okay. Anyway. Let's run the benchmark right away. And after that, in the end, we're doing the 1050 Ti with dynamic resolution. But right now, let's see the benchmark on 1080p medium. I mean, it was below 30 on the 1050 Ti, even in the menu. So yeah, for the people asking, is this an optimized, whatever? I do not know yet. I need to try more GPUs. Right now, on the 1050 Ti, yeah, I mean, look at that. It's insanely better on the 570. So it's definitely a thing to do with the DX12 compatibility of the 10 series cards. Because the 1050 Ti was always pretty bad at DX12, especially when DX12 was a core part of the game. So yeah, definitely a DX12 limitation on the 1050 Ti side. Because the 570, think about it like this. To get this, it's impossible to get these numbers on a 1050 Ti in the benchmark, even at 720p. So definitely that's the problem. Yeah, without a doubt. It's a huge difference. So for the people that thought back then, oh man, I don't know if I need to buy a 470 or a 1050 Ti. Well, to the people that were saying DX12 compatibility in the future will be important, well, there you go. DX12 compatibility in some games is super important. So yeah. It's interesting, although it took a few years. It's been like, what, 5 years since the 1050 Ti released? So yeah, DX12 is killing the older NVIDIA GPUs.
Okay, here we go.
Yep. No. Fucking skag me.
Yeah, look at this.
Batteries.
30 frames per second on 1080p.
Put it down too hard.
Let's just find a
Although it's still pretty demanding in this part.
Solution's a new battery with a
Yeah, here it still drops.
Hey,
That's maybe why on consoles runs well. It has a dynamic resolution going on. We're going to try that out in a sec. But still, the difference is insane. The visual difference. And the performance difference.
we're on what's left of
Although
a
here it
ship.
still drops,
Full
so
of ship
not sure if
fans.
that's VRAM
Kind of
related.
things that power ship things around here, right?
So yeah, let's see.
Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You
Oh,
find a
I know what to do.
replacement while I
Hang on.
finish.
Let me lower it to 720p, and if the frame rate is the same, well, there we know that it's something to do with the game, not the graphics card. So let's try that. 720p, very fast.
Scraping the fry.
Well, as you can see, yeah, definitely an issue with this level in particular. I mean, it's 25 frames at 720p, but on 1080p it's 22. So the difference, the resolution difference is huge, but the performance difference is not there. So knowing that is probably a level specific thing. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, it seems to be level specific. Interesting. Let's put it back again on medium. And if it's not level specific, well, too bad for us. Anyway. Let's continue. Charge
We know the
battery.
monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed.
Nope.
Hey, a huge power generator. How do we hook it up?
We don't. That thing would toast.
Let's
the whole
see.
pumper.
Nothing
Nitrogen
here.
pump here.
No good. It would draw power directly from the ship.
Maybe this one?
Right. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, the 570 seems to be the absolute minimum of the minimum. Empty battery.
Of course, we're going the right way. Just keep your eyes on that mining ship. That's
Dead
where we're gonna
battery.
end up.
It's a
Yeah, when
mining
looking
ship
into the
in
distance
middle of all
here,
these fighters
that's kind of where it
anyway.
drops.
They don't call them casualties of war for nothing.
Try the GT1030. We're going to do that
What's the
in a
worst
second.
space ration
Be
flavor?
patient,
This
we're
one
doing a
tastes like
separate live stream
dinosaur
for that.
cat food. Makes her teeth oily.
Well, come on, man.
Maybe that one up there? Try using dynamic resolution. How would that help me? I mean, I lowered it to 720p. Well, I'll pay attention and do dynamic resolution, just to keep you happy there. Because maybe there's something magical about it on this game. Sometimes it happens. Pretty out of the ordinary, but it can happen, who knows.
Double agent is trying to lull
Well,
me into
see,
false sense
didn't
of
do anything.
Right.
and the resolution is definitely lower, so yeah, no dynamic resolution in this case doesn't help us. Once we find the correct settings, we're doing dynamic resolution, but right now
You got me.
the difference is not there. It's probably this one, let's see.
Found something with a charge.
There you
Kinda
go.
looks like a spacey car battery. Okay.
In the meantime, let's avoid looking at this location. We'll look here, so we can do 30 frames.
At best, you'll be fine.
Why are dynamic resolution not working properly? In this case, it doesn't. It's not the dynamic resolution. It's the level itself, apparently.
I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Okay, time for combat. Without looking at the demanding place.
Rocket, help me scramble some critters.
No, Scott! If I don't rewire this fast, it's gonna short circuit. Fucking monster things! Everyone get ready!
Okay, perfect. Groot. Flora Colossus. Gotcha. Let's shoot at them without looking at the demanding part. Budget PC side things. When you do not look at certain places, do not lose performance. Consoles will have more value than PC for at least 3 years. It depends. It all depends on GPU prices, but those are pretty low. Pretty high right now.
Thanks for the heads up, bud!
I can't believe the current gen consoles defeated mid-range PC GPUs. We truly live in a society. Well, let's see once we get out of this level. Let's see if this repeats itself. But yeah, the first impressions are pretty poor, especially when looking into the distance. Too bad I don't have an 8GB 570 to try this out.
Yo!
Yeah, Groot, go for it.
Stick it to him, Groot.
How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
I prefer Traxxas in my method.
Okay, that's the last one. Nice.
We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go.
Let's continue. Can it run on 8GB of RAM and 1650? Yeah, it should be fine. We'll see.
Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable.
Guys.
Hello,
deliver this monster
Hercules.
and
How are you
help
doing,
get
man?
bigger payouts and
Welcome.
jobs that don't suck.
Hope you're doing well.
For each one of us.
I mean, a team only needs one ship.
But as you can see again, when looking at certain places,
No,
that's where it
I love
drops.
my baby.
Then it seems to be fine.
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's
¿Qué modelo era? 570? Está toda la descripción. Guys, all the specs in the description.
That ain't even the biggest one.
How do you know all
This
this?
makes me sad, man. Yeah, same. But what can you do? And thanks Yoda, or Yoda, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0, a member of the channel. Welcome. Thanks for supporting me. I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it.
My cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now, anyways.
Alright.
I wasn't
Groot,
even a
I need
person
help.
to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real
Try running on
smart
1080p low. It won't make a difference in
Very
this case.
talkative gun.
So we're waiting.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times.
Here goes nothing.
If I said it once, I've said it a million times. Santiago, best benchmark YouTuber. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Inside your head.
Rocket scores! Hey, Groot.
Yeah, still, when looking at that place, that's when it drops. Always the same place. So there's something off there, I think. Or maybe it's a VRAM limitation. What do I know? Although we're below 4 GB.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up
But the game
for
looks
next
good.
stop
At
on
least
Contraxia to get
that's
one
the
of
saving
those
grace of the
massages.
PC performance. At least the game is looking beautiful. Although it seems like it could give me more frames, I don't know. Even looking at certain places. That's what kinda bothers me, because outside of looking that way, it's at 30 frames. Oh, really?
Whoa, no one knows what those are.
I can hear your visor working. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill. Don't congratulate him.
Get out of this map, it makes Nintendo Switch look more powerful than PC. Well, I'm trying, but I need to advance in order to do so.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire.
Let's try double jumping again. Yeah, no, it's not going to grab that edge. Oh, he dead. What do you think is the true equivalent GPU to the Series X? Depends on the game, really. And I don't have a Series X to compare. Probably around 2080, I'm guessing, in multi-platform games. Gracias, Jorge, nos vemos.
Inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
Inside a giant robot head.
Are you using Windows 10 or 11? Windows 10. Windows 11
Do when I win this
still needs a little more time in the oven.
I mean, with the units still
Windows 10 is the new Windows 7.
I can hear your visor working. Better not. Don't congratulate him.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian
Is it worth to buy a
massages.
144Hz monitor for 2060? Yeah, should be fine. Should be okay. This level on my 2060 DLSS Ultra performance mode barely gives 65 frames. Okay, interesting. So it seems to be a level specific thing.
Some
Good.
rotating hypercircuits.
I can mention that once I'm making a video about it. But we gotta try it first. The thing is, since it's the first level, it'll leave a bad impression if it's only here.
Thanks, bud. All right. Thumper
Is there a way
goes
to
first.
change the FOB? Let's find out. Accessibility. There's a lot of options at least. No FOB slider. Display, maybe. No FOB. No FOB slider, but it's a third-person game, so it should be fine. It's wide enough, I'd say.
Hey, Thumper ain't gonna install it.
Avengers ran the best, only on the first level, after that it was bad. Well, here it seems to be the other way around. Okay, where to now? Oh,
I'm not gonna
never mind,
let
there's a radar.
Get that Thumper over here.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances.
Here we
after
go.
The last one. I got
There's
back to real
an
quick.
AMD update, maybe it was for this game. Yeah, I already did an update on the drivers and the game itself.
I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah, tell them that.
Okay,
Gotta
4.
love that kill radius.
So yeah, we're going to go past this level, and if everything goes right, we're going back to the 1050 Ti too.
At least they make a good splat.
Amateur!
Oh, locking into enemies. I forget that I can lock in. Although it seems more like a controller
Party favor.
mechanic, more than mouse. Having lock in with mouse is kinda weird.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna murder.
Well, that's just personal preference, I guess.
Just watch where you're shooting.
So we can play it at full speed in 10 years when the movie isn't relevant? Exactly. That's exactly right.
We gotta do a jump
That's how you do it, man.
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks.
You're welcome. Now stop distracting.
So yeah, maybe just the first level is rough, but maybe the rest is fine. Who knows? Time to find out. Open world? I don't think so.
Many of them.
Don't let them thwart you!
But not everything needs to be open world, in my opinion. But it's a 30-hour game, so... A 30-hour game. A 20, 15 to 20 hour game according to reviewers, so apparently there's a lot of variation on the levels. We'll see. I think I died. Oh, come on, let me dodge. Okay, I was stuck in the terrain. No, I was stuck in the terrain. High geometry problem with this level. Yeah, it seems to be. But there's no other geometry option, I think. There's a level of detail, but I put that on low and it was the same. Let me check that out super quick. Level of detail. Yeah, it's on low. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Even by lowering the draw distance, it doesn't do anything. El juego que nadie quiere y nadie pidió, pero anda bien el juego, anda bien. Está bueno el juego, al parecer. No lo jugué lo suficiente. Pero sí, yo no confío en este juego ni de casualidad. Después de jugar Avengers, some people were saying the game that nobody asked for. Yeah, exactly, but it seems to be a good game according to reviewers. We'll see, because I never trusted this game due to how the Avengers game ended up being. Let's leave it at that.
Let loose, Rocket! Stop him short, brute! Move it!
I don't think xCloud is available where he is. No xCloud in my region. The servers are too far away. Try high settings? Why? Let me enjoy medium settings below 30 frames first.
Oh, you Rocket!
I'm fine with my 3060 Ti then. Yeah, more than enough, man. The thing is, it seems at this level you will drop below 60 frames. Maybe.
Who killed the grub? Oh yeah, I did.
Well, love from Uruguay, man. Low settings didn't change anything. In this level it doesn't seem to matter which settings you're using.
Looks like we're done installed.
Great job. We'll meet you at the mining ship.
Guardians menu. Okay, nice. Let's update. Hold, click. I like that you can actually use the mouse cursor on the menus. That's a good thing. Isn't this an Nvidia game? Yeah, but we'll see. Apparently a lot of people are running into performance issues in this particular level, so
Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke down
we gotta try that out. But the game is beautiful, without a doubt. I'm super into the visuals. They did a great job. It looks way better than the Avengers game, that's for sure. Alright. 80 FPS in menus though, yeah. I can at least see the menu smoothly to let my eyes rest.
I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it.
Yeah, totally safe. And boom, down to the ground. Comedic timing, I like that. Let's keep it all. Okay, here we go again, looking into the distance. Not good for the frame rates.
Team Rocket, is everything okay?
Which GPU? Over my head. You'll find it.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
It was Rocket. Try ultra settings. Not now. I'm trying to finish this level. After that, we do all the settings that you guys want.
Team Rocket out.
At least it's 60 frames when there's no lighting or rendering going on.
Fruit's fine anyways. There's nothing
But still, we're below the minimum requirements.
Come on.
What? That's
So
all
at
it
least,
It's your fault.
I'm just guessing again. It's a level specific thing. Let's
was.
find
You
out.
don't know nothing. Mining ships on the other side of that
Gets it
turf
frame
line,
time?
so we
Google
gotta
it.
find a way through.
Try not to jump on anything this time. Brute's not there to grab you if you...
Well, either
Oh.
shut up or help me figure out how these blades open. I can hear your
When in
voice.
doubt, activate the visor. I wish I had one in real life.
There's a drone access tunnel over here. Can you...
High settings and a 30 frames per second lock. We'll see. We gotta get out of this level first.
Thing. Rocket, clean up the mess.
Low settings doesn't bother me in newer games because they're usually nice looking now. Yeah, agreed.
Team Rocket,
Unless you have to disable shadows or something. If you need to disable shadows, well, that would bother me.
As close as possible to the original one. Because of
But still, that looks beautiful.
angle.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
And thank you so much, Dark Master, for becoming an awesome supporter for another month. Thank you so much, man. Hope you keep enjoying the content. Thanks to you, I can keep doing what I'm doing, so it's appreciated. How are you doing? Long time no see.
Get out of here.
Literally, you're all the live streams you're here, so long time no see. Just got an.
We're back
What
on
card
track.
are you using right
Mining
now?
ship ain't too far.
Over my head, man.
Already ahead of us?
Come on,
Maybe.
you got
Hope we
this.
didn't get distracted.
We all trust in you. Okay, now it's way smoother. Let's look back. Yeah, it doesn't allow us. So hopefully that means the later levels are fine. Please tell me the next levels are fine. I want to play this game for real. There we are. Thanks, Gamora.
I told you I saw them.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Dark Master. I appreciate that.
But you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can.
Let's go. Okay, I'm not allowed to look back apparently. Yeah, my camera is stuck looking that way for some reason. That's fine.
Gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Track says
You can play it on Series S. I could, but I don't have it on Series S. At least not right now. Maybe later. Oh, really? I jumped at the wrong time. I never been that embarrassed on a stream. No worries, man. I do it for your own good. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
This position is untenable.
track says hurry it up here. Incoming. Watch out.
Let me jump. There we go. Got it.
Have you perished in your will?
Yeah, when I looked up the cliff, it was fine. Although here is fine now. It's over 30. The thing is when I look into the distance, but now there's no distant thing to look at, so...
Go! Keep running!
Come on. I hate those quick time events.
Quill, this way.
But it works. It keeps me under pressure.
Can you make it inside?
Are you crazy, Quill?
Okay, I cannot see anything, so I get 90 frames.
And that someone's gonna be me. Sorry. Come on. Clark,
I can only see the lights.
wiggle the. Okay, so life support's moving back up. What's it look like?
Uncharted vibes, yeah. Is motion blur on? No. Okay, good. Yeah, of course they are competing. Come on, you got this. We skip everything now.
Yeah,
If the 570 barely playing this, 750 Ti probably won't at all. Let's find out in the next live stream. Okay, this reminds me of Control, but with more colors. Oh no. What is that?
That's concerning.
We'll think there's a glass in the middle. If you like 10 to 20 FPS, give it a try. What do you mean? Oh, the 1030. Yeah, I'm doing a separate live stream after this one because I know it's going to be short.
Maybe.
Oh, clean.
I was going to do it tomorrow, but the game doesn't even work fine on 4GB cards. So yeah, we skip everything. No spoilers for you guys. Okay, let's look back. Okay, this level that is smaller is way better. More akin to the benchmark tool numbers. So I'm guessing it's that first level. What is the problem?
Yep. Just a freaky float.
It's ironic how the best option for you to play this game is on a console which is cheaper than the GPU you're testing. Yeah,
Wanna bet green
that's
tea
kind of what
on
happens at the
ship?
end, at the beginning of a new generation.
Bets for today.
It happened each
You and me
time.
both. Let's just get to the rendezvous.
Visor.
Nobody won. It was just an excuse to shoot stuff. Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way. But we'll have to find a way
Ok,
around the rubble.
here we go.
I'll try to find a side
Está bueno el juego, por ahora está entretenido. Veremos cómo sigue, pero quiero encontrar un nivel que tenga sentido el rendimiento.
Sold beauty.
Yeah, and those shadows are kind of broken on medium for some reason.
This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench.
Can I make
Don't
a
them
thumbnail
spark
for
like
you?
that,
No, no thanks, I'm
Hey, come
good.
on.
I'd rather do them myself,
Works.
but
Maybe
I appreciate that,
fix up
man.
your gear. Hey, hand me that part.
Okay, workbench, so crafting, the usual. There's no new game without crafting. Rapid reload, hell yeah.
One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh.
Thank you. Yeah, what is kind of broken is the shadows on
Yeah,
medium.
there's a way through.
Now they're fine. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the shadows kind of show up in a pixelated way. I'm a little confused with that. Rapid reload. Firing repeatedly causes overheating. Upon overheating, green zones appear. Oh, okay. Just like on Battlefront 2. When it overheats, you need to press the button just in time. Yep, I failed.
Yeah, that's one stubborn bunch of
Just like in
bull.
Battlefront, gotcha.
Quick cooldown item
That's a good mechanic.
so you can keep healthy.
Oh yeah, nailed it. And
If you guys need a PC, the best option is pre-built right now. Yeah, agreed. I think game needs optimization. Deus Ex Mankind Divided had the same problem like this game. Yeah, but it's a different engine, so really comparing a game Deus Ex to this on the engine side, it's already different, so I think it's different. I'm not entirely sure actually, but you're comparing two completely different games from completely different generations.
punchable thing I've ever seen.
I mean, if you take it as a reference, the Avengers game should be running similar to this. And that game ran pretty poorly in open spaces.
That was like something out
And this one has the same issue, but in a bigger way.
really missed out. That was
The thing is, when the first level comes along, it's a bad first impression.
Before. Something about the mining ship's been messing up our comms.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell
But as you can
down
see now, in this close-up part, it's over 50 frames on medium.
But Drax is out there searching for you.
So let's try something super quick. Let's put it on high. I'm not doing ultra. Ultra is for screenshots. The only thing we're lowering is those textures, okay? And the motion blur. I don't want motion blur. There we go. So we're doing high settings, and let's see if it holds up.
Trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
He is not my
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Find you, Peter Quill. Describe your
Although the
surroundings.
shadows are still showing up.
Old metal, old
Very
metal,
close to the camera.
just old.
Noted.
Okay, it's that way, I think. I think in open places it renders the whole area.
You
Maybe.
Have any luck?
Yeah, maybe they need to optimize the draw distance on that. Because even on low settings, the draw distance is pretty huge.
Max,
Hey, you want
Turn down the isotropic. No.
to scream your lungs out?
Make me. Oh, broken glass. My bad.
a weird bunch of stuff to mine.
Ultra with dynamic resolution? Maybe.
Outbreaking. Kill it.
Read my mind.
Oh, nice. I can fly.
I can barely scratch it. I'm killing it as hard as I can.
That's cool. Stagger bar. Okay, Sekiro vibes now. Because stagger bar, the stance bar. Oh,
Peter Quill, make your position known.
dang it. I'm terrible at the game.
Peter Quill, hide behind me. I will protect you.
Yes, please, take care of them.
Hiding.
Guardians mode.
Smash him up, Drax.
Yeah, slice him up. Now test 1050 Ti in this level. I need to go further than this. This is still the first level. Nice combo.
Sure did.
Save some for me.
Wonder how well my 5900X and my 3090 will run this. 4K ultra settings. And if you want to use ray tracing, just use the DLSS.
This one's defense.
I'm not sure why there's some lights that disappear. Get him! Okay, yeah, the game is still just teaching me how to use the the guardians. So this is still the first level. No, I'm not doing high textures. Screw that. I'm not playing with that. It's below 3 GB, but you shouldn't always trust that gauge. It's not always accurate. Give me 1 sec. We're going to tweak it later. Right now, we gotta find where to test the game.
We'll head that way and keep an eye out for you.
How's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there.
Yeah, cut it down.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward.
A last 8K? Nah, I'm good.
It's a possibility.
My PC is already pretty low end.
I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Press 2.
Relax.
At least
I already
I'm
asked her.
nimble.
Come on, Gamora.
Intended as a compliment.
Cut it. Am I missing something?
Anyone got any bright ideas?
Oh,
Let's see that fancy
never mind.
artwork, Gamora.
It was that cable over there. My bad. You think my imagination can run this game? I don't think so. You need better imagination.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Oh, okay, this is interesting.
Tathian warrior.
Let's put it here.
You can place it there.
Shall be done.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought I was going to be able to swap between them, but actually you just are Star-Lord
Should you ever think of crossing me,
and tell them what to do, which I'm fine
Right,
with.
Rocket, we're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. It ain't stealing.
So yeah guys, again, we're below the minimum system requirements.
Rocket,
Not now, Quill.
rocket.
But as you can see, this is what I was talking about. Look at those
I don't even
lights.
know what it looks like.
They just pop in right in front of me.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed.
I don't know, that's kind of weird.
Probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Just came back. Does the game still run bad? No, now it's fine.
specimen will reflect that strength.
Now that we're not looking into the distance, we're good.
Strength is endearing. My little Camaria and her mother Hovat were two of the strongest people who ever lived.
Maybe we would have gotten along.
Certainly not. They did not respect traitors.
You and I fought for the same side.
Eventually.
Whoa!
Sensor lights, I guess. Maybe. That's a good point.
We got company.
Okay, now I have all the 5 of us fighting. So do 1, do 2, do 3. There's a lot of them now. Okay, the combat so far, I'm enjoying it. Not gonna lie.
You're right, this isn't working!
I like that I can tell the characters, okay, fight that guy, and I'll fight this one in the meantime. Actions you perform in battle build up the huddle gauge. When failed, call a huddle to reset the odds. Okay.
Guys, huddle up!
Even in the odds. We can do this.
Feels like they're everywhere.
Come on, we can do this, man.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
Choose the speech that best focuses or cheers them. Okay, that's a neat mechanic. Scary. Laugh in the face of danger. Don't get cocky just because we know the game.
Look, no
Laugh in
time to
face of
feel
danger.
Danger on all sides. It's time we stand and face it and make sure they're not
Although I
alive.
cannot see their faces, not sure if that's intended.
I'll laugh at them
There's
instead.
copyright music, be careful. I already enabled streaming mode, so I should be okay. But I do not trust them on the streaming mode. Huddle succeeded. Both you and the Guardians get damage boost. Nice. Yeah, but I think some lights are missing, I think. Fly! Okay, it's nice that I can control them actually. Shadows are bugged. Okay, they also say in the Steam reviews. So it's an issue with the PC port, gotcha. Thanks for the heads up, guys.
Take 2 of those and call me in the morning.
Wonder what God of War will require. It should be easy to run, I'm guessing. This is the X11 apparently.
I'm engorged with the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Tutorial page, no
Last bumper
thanks.
spot is this way.
How do you know?
Dice mínimo un i5 y una 570. No, una 1060 dice. Pero está cerca, sí.
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
Come on, Rocket, you got this.
It looks like it's still got some juice.
Can shadows be turned off? No. No, there's no option to turn off shadows, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately. I tried to never turn off shadows because the games look terrible without shadows.
Built by people who
Even if the shadow is super low resolution, I'd rather have some sort of shadow going on. But on this one, there's no option for that.
Yeah.
Will it play better on PS5? Yeah, I mean, of course. Of course it will. What the hell, man?
Can't wait to be out of here.
I cannot wait.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry,
Come on.
sunshine.
No, se ve mucho mejor que Avengers, Daniel. Mucho más divertido, por lejos. Yeah, guys, definitely the lights are bugged. Some faces are completely dark.
Sounds.
You can't hear that! Hear what?
Look at this. I cannot see anything. There you go. Now they are lit properly. So there's definitely a bug going on there. Let's skip that.
Crap, the door. We
No, no puedes Hermes. Porque ya sos un maestro.
works. Let's catch our
Disabling shadows also disables ambient lights in most games. Yeah, makes the game look super flat. Yeah, but luckily that's not an option here.
Lady Hellbender will pay extra if it's poisonous.
One less thing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Will.
Come on, let's slice him up.
This won't hurt much. Are we?
Okay, so what are these boxes for? Oh, okay, it's hiding behind the boxes. Gotcha.
I think it's staring at me.
Perhaps you resemble its natural prey.
There you go. Yeah, definitely the lighting is broken.
Slow it down.
Needs fixing.
I have missed the thrill of the hunt.
I think Drax needs a timeout.
I was expecting something.
Let's use the
bigger.
visor. Oh, no
Perhaps this is
visor.
not its final form.
Would run well on a 1063 gigs? I don't know.
This beast is proving formidable.
It should be fine, but
Annoying.
I don't know how it behaves with less VRAM.
What's next, Peter?
Yeah, but I see nothing. Oh, there you are.
Wrap him up, bud.
Found you. Heard this get a lot more demanding late in the game. Actually, when I first started the game, it was running bad, so now it's better. As I play the game more, it's getting better.
Not a monster.
But the benchmark tool doesn't seem to be a good reference on this one. Okay, yeah, there we go. We skip it. Okay, boss fights, boss fights. Okay, here we are.
Hold on to your butts, people.
Oh, okay.
Rocket, hit the music.
I'm driving.
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song.
Good thing I cannot look back, because if I look back into the level, I'll probably drop frames like crazy.
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Okay, so far so good.
Someone give me a hand.
Haha, give me a hand. Understood that reference.
Ahead. Heads up.
We have debris incoming.
A llama.
Blow it away, Will.
I was going to say a goat, but a goat that's a different animal.
Time to thread the needle.
Don't even think about it.
Quickest way through is through.
You fear dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Looks pretty, but the gameplay seems linear. Well, I'd rather have linear, interesting gameplay over open world,
Let me drive.
more repetitive thing.
We're not dead yet.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be very repetitive
Not be
super quick.
ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of subdued.
Your health.
But if the levels are buried enough, I guess it will
Tathians
be
do not
fine.
like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? He's so.
Root says watch out.
Linear does not equal bad either. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm missing linear games actually. I'm tired of everything trying to be open world. It ends up being an empty corridor.
Watch it.
Oh yeah, this is fun so far.
There's still so much stuff.
I like that I can strategize a little bit, telling them what to do in combat instead of swapping between them.
We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button.
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added.
Can you please
Oh,
start
okay.
that?
There's a
Sleep.
there was a boost button.
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
The character interaction helps the immersion. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely a fan.
yeah. I like that they are saying random stuff all the time. Pretty quirky and funny.
Make it. Maybe.
It feels like I'm playing a different Guardians of the Galaxy movie. This could be a spin-off of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's what I call a win, people.
How's that
Okay.
a win? Our monster
So that was the first level. Let's see if the next level is more stable.
You screwed up because you had to fly away.
Because the very beginning was garbage on performance. When looking into the distance, then it was fine near the end. But that was close environments. Yeah, we skip everything.
There's
Yeah, it seems to be more of an issue of that level in particular.
That's because they switched the plan.
That was a good first impression though, on the game side of things. The performance, well, bad impressions.
Junker trespassing in the most restricted area.
I wonder how they'll handle the cities. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
And murderers, apparently.
Then we can hit decrease. What do you mean? Go back to medium? Yeah, I'm going there.
I just what?
We skip everything, blah 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 blah.
some stupid farm animal.
Nothing against the game, of course. We are
Farm animal?
avoiding spoilers as usual. We're here for performance.
Wanna end up in the kiln?
So yeah. Uy, no, Tata. Bueno, espero que estés bien.
Hide Rocket's crate.
Peter! And I know.
Skip. Yeah, that level when looking into the distance killed every GPU. Crazy demanding, the first one. The Xbox One S left chat. Yeah, it did. Somewhere in the Andromeda Galaxy. Okay,
Just speak to Centurion Corral.
Silence, President.
my face is tired.
No time to meet with just. So, not the most gruesome raccoon.
Alright, come on.
I mean,
We skip everything.
sorry.
Sorry for the people that want to see cinematics, but this is not the
The jacket.
this is not the channel for cinematics.
You know the arrest protocols?
All memorized, sir. First thing we do.
First thing you do is
Switch to 1650 Super. Here I am. Coming closer.
There's so much wrong with this arrest. A, no way a kid should be.
I'm an official trainee.
And B, I'm very, very close friends.
Oh yeah, already from the very prologue, I would say it's a way better game than Avengers.
Yes, no faith energy, no
Completely single player, thank God. I was missing single player. I run 750 Ti. We're going to try it in a minute.
even fathom. How can they fix what they cannot understand?
Put the Grand Unifier's mind at ease.
What is your CPU? Everything is in the description, guys.
What the flark is a Grand Unifier?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of.
You like superhero games? Well, it can happen.
He was floating dead in the quarantine.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to close OBS and open it up again. There's something weird
Difference is,
going on with
I
it.
know the captain.
Won't take long, it will be
As I
1
was
sec.
saying, if you just tell the captain that I
Be right back.
Explicitly said she doesn't want to see you.
I should be back now. So, okay, I was distracted and I didn't push the button. Okay, I'm back. So I needed that for a second. Tell me guys if the live stream lags right now when I'm moving the camera around. If it feels like 30 frames or below. The facial animations though are pretty on point for the little I played. Let's see, which button? No? Oh, dang it. I had to wait for the circle. Okay. I killed it again. I'm an idiot. Here we go. We wait for the circle. Wait for the circle. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, Star-Lord feels like that in the morning. Exactly.
Hey, kiddo, you there?
The girl with the antenna is sexy. Forgot her name. No worries. We'll find it eventually.
Yeah. I think so. Let me just see if I can.
Okay. Does the game look laggy? Or it's fine?
Sure.
It's fine? Okay.
Nikki?
Yeah, I think the issue was that when I opened two OBS instances, it wasn't in administrator mode, so it wasn't using all the GPU for the live stream. Duh. Stupid me.
That doesn't sound like.
Trust me, kiddo.
Yeah, definitely the lighting is broken. That's something they need to fix. Can't wait for God of War for PC. Same. Looking forward to it.
Doing great.
Yeah, those shadows are broken. But that's fine. That's okay. They should fix that with a patch pretty easily.
Thanks.
No, no tiene FSR.
First prisoner?
No, guys, there's no FSR on this game. I'm guessing because it's Nvidia sponsored title.
We need to get out of here. There's a glass door around the corner. We'll be
Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, the issue was that first level.
Help me with this. Ready?
Together. On 3, 2, 1. Go, go.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
So hang on, I'm going to save my progress. I'll slot 3. Because why not? Let's have one of them. So very quickly, let's put it on medium. Now let me show you low super quick. So on low settings,
This way.
Cadet Nikki? Just stay close.
we don't get that different frames. Let's compare settings on the performance side. So
Thanks for jumping.
on low settings we get 53, 52. So 53, 52 on low. On medium
Cool. So
we get 52, so no changes. The only thing that is not going to change is the texture quality. See? To change texture quality, we need to restart the game, so don't worry. Textures are on low.
Here now.
Okay, 51 on high. And on ultra, very high, sorry. Oh, there's very high and ultra. Interesting. Let's try very high. So 51, 52, 50. And on ultra, let's see ultra. Okay, what the hell? It runs the same. We lost 3 frames from low to ultra. That's kind of
I
weird.
think,
Maybe I need to restart the game. Let's lower those textures though. Let's do that super quick. Let's reboot the game. I already saved my progress, so it should be okay. So one sec. So we launch the game once again. So maybe it's not even worth lowering the settings. Just cranked it up. And that's about it. It runs the same. So as you can see, guys, everything on the highest, except in those textures, you know, textures on low. The rest cranked up. And let's see how it goes. Again, 4 gigs of VRAM. You know what? Let's try everything on the highest. Let's just be stupid with the game. Let's put it on ultra. Because why not? Let's see if it kills the GPU. We gotta try the good stuff. So ultra. Let's burn it. Does it even look any better in ultra? I don't know, man. I'm still looking. I'm still looking. This game looks good, but Red Dead 2 is GOAT. I mean, why that comparison? What the hell? Completely different games. So the first level runs like GTA 10. Yeah, the first level is like 5 frames. Sorry, 20 frames. And after you get out of that, should be fine. It's kind of difficult though, because it's a pretty long session. I find surprising that this AAA game has 30 frames per second fire effects, and it's everywhere.
Here.
Yeah, just to confirm that we're playing on Ultra, let's take a couple of screenshots. So, I take a screenshot, I pause the game, I go to the lowest, accepting those textures, so absolute lowest, and I take another screenshot. Let's see. Time to compare, comparison machine. Because something is off there. Or maybe it's just supposed to be like that. I do not know. So there's one screenshot. And let's try another. Okay. So one is ultra and the other one is low, apparently. I don't see any difference whatsoever. So maybe the options menu is broken. I mean, I'm moving the thing. Oh, hang on. I'm messing up. That's the wrong image. My bad. There we go. Okay. I mean, we get 3 frames more. This is low and this is ultra. Low, ultra, low. Sorry. Yeah, low, ultra, low, ultra. Why would you play on ultra? I mean, you get extra reflections here. Interesting. Low has more particles. No, the particles are dynamic. That's probably why. But I'm noticing that the biggest difference is the reflections. Even the shadows look good on low. What the hell? I'm intrigued. What is supposed to be different? Yeah, low looks better in general, I would say. I mean, ultra is more accurate to what it should look like, especially here in this reflection. But low looks almost the same, but the performance difference is very small. I should go to a bigger level, I think. But interesting. So the main issue is ray tracing if you have a high-end GPU. Let's play an ultra for a little bit. So yeah, pretty interesting. Just for comparison purposes.
I can't do this by myself.
But the game already looked great on low, so I mean, what the hell?
One. Go, go.
Does the game have FSR? No.
Okay.
We need to keep moving. This way.
Cadet Nikki?
The thing is that some of the lighting is broken.
I knew there was something wrong about that church ship. Who goes fishing for God in a junkyard?
Try 900p to run at 60 frames. Yeah, now that we're here, we might as well, right? Let's do 900p, and then we do the 1650 Super. And then we retest the 1050 Ti. Because, yeah. I owe the 1050 Ti an apology, I think. Okay, ultra settings, 900p.
Blast doors kick in during emergencies. Pretty sure I can override them with my passkey.
They give out override keys to trainees?
Not exactly.
Okay, 60 frames indoors. We'll see
You know, I could probably
once we
help
get there.
if we undid these cuffs.
Porque sí, Matías. Esa es la mejor respuesta que te puedo dar.
Come on, you clearly need my help.
No. You're
Maybe the reason looks good on low is because the game is running basically ultra with some lower quality. Could be. I mean, sometimes the developers are lazy when doing the visual settings.
charge here.
I mean, again, from low to ultra, the difference was 4 frames per second. I mean,
I'm fine.
it's kinda, okay, the game looks good, we're making it look good, but if you want more frames, okay, turn off those reflections, lower the draw distance a tiny bit,
There's another
and good luck.
down here.
Enjoy. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. That's probably why the game looks good. In Avengers, if you lower it to the lowest, it looks terrible in comparison to Ultra. So maybe that's why they're doing that, to target the new consoles, maybe.
There.
So yeah, if it's a visual sacrifice,
Trying to focus.
Okay, okay.
that's usually when the game starts looking bad, when they allow you to turn off shadows and all that. But still, we're indoors. I want to get into a city or something.
Homie Star-Lord.
The game is more broken than my life. Well, I think that's pretty difficult already. Oh, sorry. I'm kidding.
So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Give me the good news.
They're all fine. I mean, they all have life signs.
So,
What happened? Why is the performance better now? Because we're not in a super open location like before.
Pipes must have burst.
should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help.
Got him. Got
This
him.
fire so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's kid goes missing. Easy.
What are your thoughts on new Splinter Cell game? Apparently it's still a rumor, so my thoughts are hopefully it's in an open world Ubisoft Far Cry 3 game in third
You don't
person.
need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
How many of you had?
Not that many.
720p low is the way? What do you mean?
Is
Maybe in a 1050 Ti.
What? Oh, yeah. That's just it's. I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends.
I mean, other than the first level when looking into the distance, it was okay.
faces.
Okay. Wow. That's just
Let's see once we get into the city, but at the moment, better than I initially anticipated after I got out of the bigger part.
prisoners must stay close at all times.
Really got them all memorized, don't you? Does your
Next game, when a game released to a PC will require a human brain. No, the human brain is too slow for
Not
that.
like there's any other kids on board.
It will tell us, okay, render this frame, and the human brain says, oh, I'll
Granted,
think
I was
about
in
it.
prison, but
Maybe.
still,
So mom was right about it.
Did you sign up for Elden Ring beta on Xbox? Yes, I did.
just a kid.
But probably if I get into that, I cannot stream it, so that's kind of a bummer.
How do you know my mom exactly?
We fought together.
How big will the difference be if I'm using an i3 8100? Probably CPU at 100%, lock it to 30 frames. If your GPU can handle it,
Bossy and
should be okay.
judgmental?
because it's using half the CPU at over 60 frames, so
This is a new low, Peter.
yeah.
Even for you, Peter. It's
We would need
restricted
GDDR10 Cranium for that. That's a good one. Yeah, we are playing on SSD, Carlos.
This way.
I heard this game is extremely linear without much exploration, right? Yeah, exactly. But sometimes that's a good thing. If every game tries to be open world, well, I mean, I'm kind of sick of open world stuff.
like a kidnapping.
What?
I miss linear titles. On a high budget, I mean.
Don't laugh.
No, no. This is cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
Secret hideout, right? Definitely prefer this to the brig. Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks.
And thank you, Elias44, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly.
Like this.
Hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. If you have any suggestions for more emojis, guys, send me an email to my about section or comment on a video,
We should probably get back.
and I'll read
Mom
them.
completely freaks.
Yeah.
Press E simulator. Yeah, but in this part. Before this, there was a lot of fighting,
Tell me about it.
which I think is the best part. The fighting with all the guardians, pretty
Right?
cool.
Like if you do end up talking to my mom.
Say no more.
Would you want more game like Witcher 2? Yeah, would be nice.
I mean,
Although Witcher 2 is a special kind of game, I think.
Mom
Ugh.
never needs to know I
Sometimes I'm
live
too
in
tired
a
for open world. I want games that tell me where to go, yeah, and what to do. Yeah, exactly.
Never saw me. Never
That's
saw
my
me
issue
pass
with Breath of the
me.
Wild as an example. You can do anything.
How cool she is,
So
but-
you give me all the options and I do nothing because I'm tired. I just want to game a little bit. Not eat 5 apples to not starve to death. Is 1050 Ti test done? Yeah, it is. Let me skip everything, blah blah blah. As you can see here, the lighting is bugged.
Yes, Commander.
So that's one of the big issues of the PC port, apparently. Lighting bug, the first level runs pretty poor. So yeah, and thanks Just Pop Games for becoming an awesome supporter 2.0. Thank you so much, man. How are you doing?
Oh, he was.
Good seeing you.
I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really
Oh, the lip sync is pretty good actually.
proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth
Opinion
a
on Call of
shot.
Duty Vanguard. I played the beta. I didn't like it really. It feels like a game I played 5 years ago already. So
Initiate
I mean, I know it's Call of Duty, but still, I'm waiting for the campaign. Hopefully, the campaign is the main thing.
In theory, these doors don't open until
Yeah, it's interesting that you can only skip chunks of the cutscenes. Yeah.
Initiate not lockdown.
Yeah. We skip everything. Yeah, for some reason it has limitations on skipping cutscenes. You can only skip certain parts.
No, I'm small.
You got 685 games on Steam, and that's whatever number.
Being
Yeah.
small doesn't get you past security.
Your mom deserves to know what happened.
How was my
Alright.
12-year-old daughter anywhere?
But the thing is, again, the first level, pretty bad on the performance side. You think this game is good? So far for what I played, outside of these more linear parts,
You empty your
where
pocket.
it's just talking and walking around, I like the combat. That you can just be shooting the enemy and you tell the guardians, okay, you go attack this enemy, you go for this one. I don't know, it feels more like a interesting thing than only being one character and doing nothing else. Just fighting the monsters on your own.
Can I go help secure the
I like that you have,
No, you can go back
like,
to your
that you can
quarters.
invoke the
stay there for
guardians
the next
and
30
you tell them what to do. It's not only mindless bots fighting with you. Yeah, skip everything. Blah 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 blah. It's a narrative-driven game, that's why you can skip cutscenes fully. Makes sense. I mean, if not, you kinda don't understand what's going on.
You've got 3 cycles, Peter.
Okay, here we
Not
go.
4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The
Yeah, lighting is
device
definitely
will
broken.
Deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't
Sí,
let
tal
you
cual,
down.
no, tata. Okay. Are we going into another planet now?
You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 8,000 units is a small price.
8,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
I'm shooting aliens, that's what's going on, exactly. Shooting aliens and telling people what to do.
We have a Nova Tracker
Telling bots
saying
what
our
to do,
ship is
not
gonna
people.
shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles.
But as you can see, yeah, the lighting is off
Transport.
on the characters.
Come on, guys.
So yeah, they need to fix that with a patch, definitely. Seems to be a PC specific issue.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing. you
Okay,
can
gotta
do.
wait. Hopefully the level that comes now
You're an actual
is
genius
more
and the
open.
scrappiest dude I know.
I mean, it's
How
still
many
going to be
prisons did you
linear,
break
I know.
out?
But hopefully it's a more of a looker, like the first level.
Guys, we're supposed to be a team.
Everspace
All we
2?
need to do
Okay,
is figure
I'll
out
keep
how
it in mind.
broke we are and come up with a plan.
This game needs a separate patch for performance. Yeah, but it was only on the very first level we're looking into the distance. It was very
If you
specific
find any
parts.
spare units lying around,
So
grab
yeah,
them.
they need to patch it
I'll do the
out,
same in my
definitely.
quarters.
All right.
This is why
Okay,
I
next
don't
planet.
send Cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
Next planet, please.
I am watching you, rodent.
Okay, chapter 3.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Maybe I can just go back.
First off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship.
Am I seeing things, or the 570 is running this at 60? Yeah, as long as you're not in the first level, you'll be fine.
This endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra
And
units.
looking at the mirror.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units.
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
Whoa, that performance. Okay, can I continue? Can I fly somewhere else?
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to.
Yeah, I like that this game feels like another movie of the Guardians of the Galaxy without the actors, unfortunately.
I am watching you, tree.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed
Where's Thanos?
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking.
I did.
Also, okay. Scott?
Okay.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units,
Workbench.
check your own room.
Gotcha.
So, you here to talk, or you just
Want to see the performance on RTX 3050? Would be nice.
Can you?
Do I get a raise for
But I don't have one as of yet. I mean, GPUs in general are hard to come by. Okay, I cannot do any of
I
these.
could really use
Maybe in the
a plug and drink
future.
right now. There, all set. Anything else?
Nope.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles. To
Wasn't
make
expecting
fine.
a game like that. Well, good.
Remember that time?
I mean, this is what I was expecting from the Avengers game when it released, but it wasn't. So yeah, I'm glad that they
Her buddies would have
are
spaced
learning
stupid
from their
Huey butt if
mistakes.
me and Groot hadn't busted in.
Because this is not a looter
It's under
thing
control,
after the story ends.
mostly.
Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
So can a 1650 with Ryzen 5 4600H run this game at medium 40 to 60? We're about to find out, but the first level definitely runs bad.
Okay, so I owe
Very terrible first impression.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty.
But I want to get to a city or
Wouldn't be
something
scrounging
to
for
do the
units to pay off your
comparisons.
Nova girlfriend.
That would be nice.
girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a guardian of the galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the
GTX
Milano
1060
as
where?
collateral
Not
was
here.
pretty
Is it
smart
an open world game?
Never
No.
agreed to that.
It's a linear
move.
thing.
Rather I turn you in.
But apparently it's pretty varied on the
I know you
levels.
put a
Or
lot
so
into
said
this,
the
I'll Make
reviewers.
it up to you.
You better.
Yeah, here the lighting is broken. Look at this. See those
You wanna make it up
squares?
to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
Yeah, the lighting is off. And I restarted the game multiple times, by the way. They need to fix this. Does it has better graphics than Marvel Avengers? Yeah, definitely looks better. Without a doubt. Holy. What could be the FPS for a 1050? We're about to find out. I need to go around. Since this game required me
I ain't got
to
no units.
play quite a
I can
bit.
upgrade your stuff if you want.
But I don't know where to go now. That's kind of the issue at hand. This really feels unfinished, to be honest. Yeah. Especially with the lighting bugs. Yeah, no. Team costumes, no thanks. Okay, nothing. What's the streaming mode text you have on the top of the screen? It's just a thing with the game. I disabled the licensed music to be able to stream it
You
fine,
wanna
but
pay off your
well,
girlfriend, look in your room.
it doesn't seem to be working 100%.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So you're taking the whole.
Garrus is not aboard, yeah, that's
really
disappointing.
Seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Oh,
It
What now? Oh, there you go. Don't open that door! Batista. Ah, es Batista. ¿En serio?
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a
Oh, no.
risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we
Well, let's do stuff. I'm waiting. Hi, Valentino. How's it going, man?
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here.
Ah, there you go. I missed that.
Really?
Is this the best settings for the 570? It seems to be, but I want to get at least to a city. The thing is, ultra to low doesn't seem to change much. You need to... I think dynamic resolution on ultra settings will do.
To make no sacrifice.
Guys!
Okay, we're good. But I think it will be dynamic resolution, will be the way on this one. Like on Avengers, but this one at least looks good.
Well, Rocket's definitely
We can sell Rocket.
stable and vicious. The brain
I love that that's an option.
say the weather
Okay,
patterns
new
of
planet.
709 are tied
Good.
to the temperament
Let's see.
of its ruler.
Moment of truth.
That's not how women work.
or weather.
Moment of truth.
Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Poor space button. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How much I like scoping.
Okay, good.
Nope.
It seems that we're here. Please, a place with a lot of reflections.
Next time,
Okay, 30 frames. Definitely, this is more demanding. Thank God.
monsters do whatever.
But hopefully not as demanding as the first level. Demanding in a good way.
Don't you get all
It's
fluid?
showtime.
Don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
I love that they hate each other.
About the short one complaining.
They just met.
Okay.
And it's non-stop chaos between them.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even
Actors
that
sometimes sound bored. Well, that's probably the intention in this scene.
How do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
That's a good question. That's a good joke.
far. Closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Ask Peter. Whoa.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will
Okay.
easily gain access
Let's save here.
to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast.
Okay.
All that's left is the merchant.
Although it doesn't seem to be super detailed on this one. This feels more like the Mass Effect Andromeda first level.
Right? The fact you ain't sure don't vote so good.
So yeah, maybe this is a better reference than the first level. The first level is unoptimized, definitely. We're looking into the distance. No matter what settings you use, you get 20 frames per second.
Whining, more walking.
Hey,
Okay.
Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I face more than
Yeah, let's do 1080p. Good point. Let's go back to 1080p super quick, and then we do the 1650 super because we've been too much on the 570. I mean, not a bad thing, but still. I need to be more flexible. And let's do very quickly now that we're in another level. So this is Ultra. 30 frames per second locked. Good. And if I go to the lowest, what happens?
And thanks for the answer, Quill.
Yeah, only 7 frames more.
All figured out.
So yeah, lowering the settings, I don't think... Maybe keep it on high and be done with it. High gives you at least reflections. Yeah, let's keep it on high. So 1080p high. And that should do. That to me is not low settings. I mean, come on. It looks too good to be low.
Okay, guys, if we just keep our
Okay.
footing, it'll be
Yeah, high settings seems to be better. Mid 30s instead of low 30s, so we get a few extra frames. The game still looks great.
Don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
So yeah, this seems to be more balanced in this part.
Being direct, you child.
The thing is the first level. The first level,
Problem.
not even at the lowest settings,
On our side.
we can improve the frame rates.
Just try to accept it.
What do you mean for now?
I'm saying you have a reputation in Gamora. Drax is
So yeah.
clear.
And after this, we're doing dynamic resolution.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this? Yes!
But this level looks more simple than the first one.
Guys!
I wonder if this game does 60 frames in Series S. Probably.
Cover when they hit. Or we'll get
Whoa.
blown right off.
Good advice. Okay, this
Okay, when the wind hits, gotta take cover. Gotcha.
Yeah, keyword live. If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship.
Behind the tree. At least there's effects going on now. Okay, I like this place. High has a low level of detail settings. It's super weird. Yeah, doesn't make sense. But it wouldn't be a PC port if it made sense. Yeah, let's get into the race. Oh, really? That was a close call. It's a good looking game though. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I kept it on high because it has screen space reflections. And in this game there's a lot of screen space reflections. Pasta level, yeah. the mom spaghetti level. Okay, now we fell into somewhere. That's great.
Everyone okay? We should.
Hey, think.
Okay, the tofu, the tofu level in Resident Evil 2. Okay, this is way more detailed. Nice. It has reflections. It has enemies. Yeah, this is where I'm going to test the game right now. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. Gamora, go there. Drax, go there. Yeah, attack him. Throw him around. Rocket, do something. And Groot, trap him. Yeah, I don't know, it's fun. I like the combat. And the game is pretty funny as well. The thing is, the first level is dreadful on the performance side. Let's try to get 60 frames with dynamic resolution, because lowering the settings doesn't help. So, dynamic resolution, let's target 60 frames. Let's see what happens. Because again, in this game, lowering the settings doesn't matter really much. Let's see. Okay. Not enough performance for 60 frames. Makes sense. It's a new game, but still. Not enough pixels for that. So let's try 720p. And let's see if that gives us a good frame rate. So 720p. 720p high. And let's put dynamic resolution at 60. And that should do. Yeah, no, still not enough. Guys, 60 frames on this game, not happening. Which I wasn't expecting really, but still. So yeah, play this game at 30 frames. That would be my suggestion for you guys. You can get 30s with ultra settings, but you cannot get 60s even with dynamic resolution. So yeah, 60 frames out of the picture. At least on this card. Yeah. Or maybe the dynamic resolution doesn't work. That's another thing that could happen. Let's see, let's go to the absolute lowest resolution we can. 50% of 720p. And let's see how that goes. Yeah, no, even at 50% 720p, we drop below 60, so... Yeah, no. 60 frames is not going to happen. Anyway. Let me save the progress multiple times. In case there's any issues with corruption. So yeah, my advice for the 570, go 1080p, high settings so you get some room to spare, The first level is going to be, well, let's use dynamic resolution 30 frames with some sharpening. Let's use 30% sharpening. So 1080p, like that. Dynamic resolution 30 Hz. In case he decides to drop frames for some reason. And the graphics on high, because on ultra, really the difference is pretty minor. Let's be honest. The difference between low and ultra is, well, between high and ultra is that you got reflections. And the level of detail is on low. But really, I don't notice a huge difference. Yeah, I don't know, I'm confused. So yeah, my advice for the 570 would be this. Something like this. So 1080p, dynamic resolution 30 Hz. Graphics like this, which is basically high settings, medium to high. Let's call it mid-high. So 1080p, mid-high, 30 FPS, dynamic res. And that should keep you covered in the levels that actually work properly. So if it ever drops below 30, the resolution will drop. But it stays on 1080p basically all the time. The thing is, when it happens to drop below 30 because of an effect or something, you're going to get a drop in resolution. But that should be kinda rare. Anyway. So let me show you, just before swapping to the 1650 Super, let me show you the very first, I'm not sure if I can do this, but let's try. The very first level, out of the picture. That's a bad running level, without a doubt. So yeah, in the first level, just do not expect 30 frames. Let me show you something super quick. Let me see if I can... Oh, okay. I can go directly into that chapter. That's wonderful. So as I was saying, the first level is the most hard to run.
It ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest part. Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
This GPU can handle Among Us at 60 frames, but not this game. What the hell?
Arrested. If they catch us, they'll shoot us on spot.
Yeah, I mean, if I can run Among
Out
Us,
here, on the front
it doesn't
door,
matter anymore.
Cops don't have time to arrest people.
Which driver version? The latest one, the game ready drivers. And also, we can do high textures on 4GB cards, so the 6GB of VRAM minimum appears to be
So did I miss anything?
BS.
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now,
Spacebar!
strategy.
Are you Alan Walker's brother?
Grab your
No.
seat.
Who's Alan
Almost
Walker?
ready to go.
Sorry, I'm just ignorant. Maybe you hit the VRAM limit. Trust me that I tried the lowest settings and it still happened in the first level.
Here we go. Rocket group.
Well, let me show you
Drax,
super
get in
quick.
here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before
The next one.
Brother of Alan Wake,
The network
exactly.
does reset.
I'm Alan Wake's
Enjoy
brother.
the sequence, Peter.
Yeah, I'm part of the
0,
Control,
4,
Alan Wake, and
5,
Max
1.
Payne universe.
That's
Yeah.
it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security
Drained all my
measures
battery
are
watching this stream, sorry.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh,
Okay.
I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to integrate temporal coordinates.
Do you know Teardown? Yeah, I did a video on it. Need to do another.
Info gets in, digits come out.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Are you having difficulties, Peter Quill?
Yep.
0451.
0, 4, 5, 1.
2, 1, 8.
Thank you. Will it go 750 Ti? We're trying it after this. Be patient. Yeah, whatever. Somewhere in the Andromeda Galaxy, so his face is tired.
And we're in.
Incredible.
So yeah, this is a difficult level to run.
So
The
much
very first one.
Stuff left after the war.
Tristan is the latest one,
Popular in the
as
Shatari
always.
armies.
Right?
Come on, there we go.
I still
Here it comes, the 20 frames per second section.
listen. If we want to trick them,
And she would
Come on.
don't worry. Wonder.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. This is definitely the level. The difficult level.
Gamora, take care of my baby.
it's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Oh, oh. You
Jesus. Yeah, this level... Okay, on this one I am hitting VRAM limits.
What?
So lower those
It's
textures.
custom nano resin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away.
So yeah, just lower those textures. Here I'm definitely VRAM limited. So yeah, on this one I would need to lower the textures, but I need to restart the game. What I'm trying to say is, this level runs bad, no matter the settings. Oh, okay, now it's stabilized. But look at this. When it's my turn to look into the distance, it's going to drop below 30.
Totally safe. Now, can we
But
please
dynamic
focus less on
resolution
toxic goo
is a good option
and
to
all
have.
this cool war junk it's holding together. I didn't mean toxic.
Wonder how heavy the ray tracing is in this game. Pretty heavy probably, there's a lot of reflective surfaces. Okay, here, this is the part I was talking about. See this?
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
When you look in this level into the distance, well,
So weird seeing it
good
all
luck.
clustered together
Bye
like
bye
this.
FPS.
Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy, held together by.
So yeah. Let me see if I can save here just to use it as a
Nano resin.
reference point.
Whatever.
Would be
I'm just
nice.
saying, it's a lot to take
But
in.
this is the part that is difficult to run. Whoa! Don't fall. So let's save the progress. Oh, we cannot. Are you kidding
know,
me?
I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good.
What about now?
Yes,
Nope.
it is kind of.
Cinematic experience just like the devs intended. Yeah.
It's like an old Nova
But as you can see here is easy 30 frames. I look into that part again
Probably died on that ship.
Killjoy.
and it
Why'd
drops.
even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen.
So this is the part you actually need a 1060. Yeah, and probably a 1060 is going to drop frames here as well. But it's a bad first impression, this level. Because it can run a lot better than this.
I'm falling in love.
Is this Chris Pratt? Unfortunately not. It would be amazing if it was Chris Pratt. Yo, Hadjan Alvardizi. Sorry if I messed up your name there. I always do.
The three of us hanging out, just like when we started this gig. Before you know.
But as you can see, it's very specific parts of the very first level, like here.
I tolerate Quill.
Look at this.
Careful
I
on
look
that
into
big
the distance and boom, 20 frames. And I can still
Spot
not
something
save.
out there?
So yeah. But the thing is, in this level you need to do a few battles, so you're going to drop below 30 very often.
Worry. It's safe
After
to
you
walk
finish
on,
it, you're fine.
mostly.
You're good to go.
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even
1660
tell?
Ti good for teardown? Yeah, it should be fine for
Hey,
teardown.
Groot, you think we can find pieces of the Tryon shot?
Sí, Madraco. Pero ta, a mí me gusta mucho los Guardians of the Galaxy. Esto parece otra película de Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't.
Y me gustan los juegos lineales, así que es algo muy particular. O sea, es demasiado personales.
Didn't scare you,
I'll
did
pass
I?
on this game, I will play in Among Us. Okay, enjoy, man.
You were worried. That's.
Don't be sus. Still cannot save. Jesus Christ.
Take that, brittle stuff.
Okay, are we there yet? Do you assign Steam profiles? No.
50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
I mean, if you ask me nicely, sure.
Oh, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the flarkin' thing, it might as well be
Por
mine.
comentarios que he leído dicen que está bastante bien este juego. Sí, el tema es el rendimiento en este nivel.
Should be just up ahead. I'm thinking
Es
right
muy-
front through the
Que le falta. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Okay, you convinced me. Send me an email with the link to your Steam page.
Flarkin, Scott staying, Quill. You okay down there?
I don't know, it seems to be a geometry thing, yeah.
Thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead with
But is this on
helping.
last gen consoles? Yeah, it is.
Catch up.
It is on PS4 and Xbox One. How do they made it run on those consoles?
We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
Maybe in this level they reduced the geometry or something. How's your day? Doing fine, man. What about you? Okay, there's another update. Okay, once I can save the progress, we're trying that. Thanks for the heads up.
Bring the whole place down, Quill.
I shot a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old.
Once I can save, I can... Instead of going back to the beginning of the level, I can just load the level where I need it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, get out. Thank you.
A little busy.
Anybody else?
Stay back.
Do not relent here, Quill.
There you go.
That's cheating. You guys should have seen that. It was this weird lobby thing. Not falling for this again.
Where's the other one? Oh, there they are. So yeah, interesting that it's only this level, the one that has trouble, because the benchmark tool was fine. Really? More enemies?
Yo, Quill. You all right?
Ouch! Sorry about that.
But as you can see, yeah, in very specific parts. There we go. Yeah, you need eat carrots for better memory, folks. Is DX11 available? No, it's a DX12 only title, it seems.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
Quill, we got a lot riding on your gal.
Will you test this game on Series S? No, not yet. I cannot afford to buy the game twice,
Tell if you had an honest
unfortunately.
Trust in the plan, guys.
I mean, if I earned more from YouTube, I'll get both versions.
Put our thumpers in the right
Can I
places.
save here, please? No,
Bag that monster.
come on.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in. Mother of Scott! Move!
I think carrot levels upside. What do you mean carrot levels?
That was too close. You okay, Groot? Quill?
Come on, Groot. I need a bridge.
You don't gotta
Fast.
jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge.
You pay full price for this game? No, I got it from Square Enix. But the thing is, I cannot afford to just get the game on the other platform after I got the code. If it was, I don't know, if they didn't give me a code, okay, I buy it for the PC. But it's not worth it to me to get it on the console as well, at least not yet. Not enough people watch my console videos to justify the price. But if it's to make a PC video, hell yeah. If I don't get a code, I buy it right away. But that's kind of the problem right now.
Found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
How is the game? It's fun. The thing is, the first level runs terribly bad while looking at the distance.
He means active one.
But it's beautiful so far. I love the visuals.
What to do if you run into a Nova Patrol?
We'll restrain them until you're done here.
If you see cops, you get my shit.
Yep. No. No.
Let's see, what's the last checkpoint? Yeah, PC benchmarking is a priority, without a doubt. Let's see. Okay, good. I'll keep it right here. So let's get out of the game now. Let's do the 1650 Super. I've been long enough on the 570 to investigate. So now it's time to delete the drive. Oh, hang on. Before that though. Let's see if there's any updates on Steam. 1066 gigs, at least 250 used. That's a good price right now. In the past it would have been a bad price. Come on, Steam. Let's see if there's an update. Nope. No update. Let's see how people complain about the first level's performance. Yeah, I am, man. Thanks, Alfardizi. Thanks, yes, I am. Missing executable, yeah, I already fixed that. This one Marvel's Avengers should have been, agreed. Okay, game keeps crashing. I see nothing about performance. Lighting is horrendous. Performance is extremely bad. Yeah. Yeah, the lighting is kind of broken. Oh, okay. Apparently the new AMD driver is the issue with the lighting. Gotcha. Well, if that's true, we'll see. But had enough of the AMD card. If the only issue is the lighting visually, that's fine. The performance should be the same. Okay, here we go. Give me one sec. So yeah, if it's only a visual problem, that's fine. The thing is, the numbers, even on the Nvidia card, I could reproduce that the same part was running bad, so we'll see. I feel like these games would have sold better if they used the cast from movies. Oh, yeah, but maybe they don't have the rights. It's probably way more expensive to do that. I mean, if it was a choice, they would do it each time, but I mean, when was the last time you saw... Okay, I should be back. Sorry about that, guys. When was the last time you saw a movie star in a video game? Rolling back the drivers, eh? No, I'm not. I'm not wasting my time. I've seen enough of the 570. The missing shadows seem to be the only issue, so let's swap. So good job 570, the first level was difficult, but it pulled right through, so great job. That's how you do it. 1650 Super, let's see. Alright. Santi angry, bro? No, I'm not angry. I just speak my mind. I speak my mind. So we're swapping to a 1650 Super. What I was saying is that apparently the previous driver to the latest one on the AMD cards fixes the lighting bug. So yeah. And something is off with my OBS. That is disconnecting and reconnecting. What the heck? What's going on here? Hang on. Installing the Nvidia driver. Yeah, the stream is dying, I'm not sure why. Let me disconnect my Xboxes from the internet. There we go. Because sometimes the Xboxes grab all the internet they can and don't allow me any. Your video save us from not investing in a game that doesn't even going to run. Yeah, I mean it runs, but needs work. Outside of the first level, it's been okay, but the thing is, yeah, there's no way to get 60 frames apparently on these cards, which makes sense. Jeff Famous from Breaking Bad, what do you mean? What do you mean from Breaking Bad? Who am I in Breaking Bad? I don't remember acting on Breaking Bad. Alright, I'm installing the drivers now. Here we are. The elevator music hits really hard. That's great. That's what I was expecting. No sé, Ronald, nos enteraremos mañana. Why not try run the scale 80 and AMD Fidelity FX? Anything, man. I'm sorry about the disconnects. Something is off there. Yeah, not sure what's wrong with OBS that is disconnecting. Can I try Magpie? No, Magpie, it's been a nightmare. Very few games work right. Sí, tal cual, Leo, tal cual. 1650 Super now, or which one? Yeah, it's right above my head. No, it doesn't have FSR, but I don't think it would help in this case because there's one level at the beginning that is kind of broken on the performance side. So yeah. Okay. Should be installed. Let's see. Okay. Latest drivers. Let's try that again. Come on. And tomorrow we're doing 2 GB cards, so that will be interesting. Okay, which settings are we using? We're putting it on ultra right now, but textures on low. That's kind of the key here. Then the other settings really doesn't seem to make a huge difference on the performance side, which is pretty bad. But what can you do? And level of detail, yeah, let's put it on medium. That would be a better way to put it. Yeah, let's call this medium, but with textures on low. And that should do. Let's try that out. I always reinstall drivers now because I've been having some weird bugs at times. So yeah. Exactly, Electabuzz. Here we go. It's going to take a few seconds the first time. Here we go. We got it. We got it. Got it. Shaders, come on, shaders. Okay, we got an image. Beautiful. You should play Among Us on a Mac. No thanks. Mac is not for gaming. Changed my mind. Do you think the prices will become better by next year? Hopefully. Saludos, Bardo. 2023, Among Us in VR. Hell yeah. Oh, really? Didn't save my progress? Are you kidding me? Let's see if it saved my checkpoint or not in the most demanding part. I don't want to redo it all over again. Okay, it didn't save my progress. That's fine. Whatever. So as you can see, this is what I was talking about. And this part is fine. The thing is, the very first level is a nightmare. So what I'm going to try now, very quickly, is probably dynamic resolution. Let's see if 60 frames is doable. So dynamic resolution 60 Hz. Let's see if the Nvidia card does better. No, same problem. So 60 FPS doesn't seem to be possible in this card, at least not on 1080p, but that makes sense. I mean, but even with dynamic resolution on, it's not enough. And of course, imagine how the first level is going to run. Alright. And let's do 720. Let's see if 720 saves the day. So now 720. On medium settings. Okay, at 720p you can actually get 60 frames. At least in the levels that actually work fine. So that's good. At least. I think you can even crank it up to high, actually. Yeah. I think I can get away with it. I only lowered those textures to low. Shadows on medium, level of detail on medium. Nah, we're good. It's 720p, I forgot. My bad. So ultra and low textures, because textures in this game, well, too demanding. Okay, yeah, that's expected. So you can do 60 frames on the 1650 Super at 720p. And dang it, my internet is still being connected and disconnected. What the hell, OBS? So yeah, you can do 60 frames unless you're in the first level. That's kind of the issue. Dead, reduced to atoms. So yeah, it's 720p, but on the 570 this was not possible. So at least we can do that. Okay, no. Hand to hand doesn't work well. Ultra 720p don't make any sense. Why not? It's 60 frames. What else do you want? The thing is, considering how it ran on the 570, this is faster, which makes sense. Let's go back to 1080p at 60 Hz. Let's try. No, this doesn't work well. Let's keep it on 1080p like this now. 60 frames is doable, but personally, in a game like this, I'll probably prefer the quality over having 60 all the time. 720p is pretty low. But you can do ultra 1080p if you want to. With textures on low. So yeah, as long as it's over 30, I have the same opinion. As long as the game looks good. Maybe 1080p medium? No, it doesn't make a difference, really. It's like 3 frames more. On this one, the options menu do not matter much. Usually means just lower quality reflections. Okay, we got them all. Yeah, with a FreeSync monitor it will be fine, actually.
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
We sort of do look like food.
Yeah, it's not super bad on the 1650. Drax, need your help. How's the 1650 DLSS performance? There's no DLSS, unless it's an RTX card. Which is unfortunate, really. It would be nice to have that feature on budget cards. Oh, I screwed up.
Wing control panel's all yours.
So do you think that this game isn't optimized enough? It needs more work. That's definitely a thing. But on the first level so far, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, the game runs amazing. I mean, the game looks good. There's very few things that you can lower in order to get a visual difference. I mean, the best that you can do is lower those reflections. I mean, turn it off completely. But then the game looks almost the same. So
Careful. Looks
I
like
think
something
they
big
needed
is
to be able to disable more stuff. The thing is, the game already looks amazing on low.
We already had our monster.
I mean, the art style is on point. And this part looks more demanding, which is good.
Just further proof that you're not broken.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Good thing we have a plant guy to take care of a plant problem. Can you get us through here?
So yeah,
tomorrow?
run the first level. No, I need to do it from the beginning. Screw that. We're doing it at the end. Let me save the progress right here. I'm doing that in a minute. Allow me 1 sec.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
But so far so good. After the first level. But in terms of stability, it's okay, right? Yeah. The frame times are fine. As long as you are not in the first level.
Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
But yeah, I think that visually pretty appealing.
I once
The
saw
thing
a
is,
bird
they didn't give us a lot of headroom. Lower graphics.
That's just
I mean, again, let me show you what I'm talking about. With a very simple screenshotting technique.
The prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm.
Come on, let me move the camera.
may activate a hole through your face. Put me.
We're not throwing rockets.
Very well.
I feel like the first level is busted. Maybe we'll be fixing the future updates. Yeah, that's what I think.
Look around. We'll find another way.
Okay, so I take a screenshot. I pause the game. I put it on low just to show you guys something. Okay, low. Okay,
What's Jatari?
so a couple images will come to the screen now. So this is Ultra,
No, it's too far for you to stretch across.
and this is low.
These statues are of the monsters on this planet.
They're made of rock.
Thanks.
So here I am.
I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender is so hot for monsters.
There has to be something we can
So
use.
5 frames ahead.
Tall tree.
The difference between Ultra and low. This is low, this is Ultra. Low, Ultra, low, Ultra, low, Ultra. I mean, see what I mean? They should give us more options to turn down stuff. I like that they conserve the visuals. The art style is kept untouched. On low it looks amazing. But I wish there were more options. Only 5 FPS of difference. I mean, the shadow there is kind of different. The reflections, the screen space is gone. And the draw distance is worse, but I mean, I need to see them side by side. Yeah, some objects there into the distance disappear.
Not be so sure. You say Lady Hellbender has eyes.
So yeah, I don't know.
Of course they
Well, look
do.
at that vegetation up there. On Ultra is better. But why play on Ultra? Play on high, you get the performance boost, you get the reflections, and that's about it. So yeah, that's what I meant. So let's go to the first level. Before that though, we put it on high, textures on low. Yeah, like that. I'll call this medium settings, I think. Yeah, let's call this medium. Now let's go Ultra again. I need to do some comparisons later. So this is Ultra settings with low textures. Okay, good. We will go back to the main menu, and what I needed to show you guys is the benchmark tool. As you could see there, we had over 30 frames on the very beginning, and it drops below 30 on the first level. But then the benchmark tool doesn't make a lot of sense. Could you probably test the first level? Yeah, I'm doing it. Be patient, please. But thanks for asking. Here we are. Come on. You got this game. Okay, there we go. So as you can see here, just like the level we were a second ago, into the 40s, but there's reflections everywhere. Okay, here it runs fine, 50, then in this other part, still over the 40s like before. 40s was the worst so far in this game for me, but in the first level it was like 20 frames at worst. So the benchmark tool should be the worst running parts, and I'm noticing that it's a city area with many NPCs, a lot of detail in comparison to the levels I've been playing, but it runs fine on the benchmark tool. So yeah. The issue so far is the first level. But it's weird that they didn't put the first level in this benchmark tool. That's kind of weird. I'm confused. Anyway. So we're going to the very first level again, very quickly. We're not wasting any more time. So average 59, minimum 38, and maximum 78. So yeah. There you go. In the software department, yeah, whatever. Depends on the game, really. I wish I could just select which part of the map I wanted to go to. But hey, what can you do? Tiene soporte 21.9. Pa, no sabría decirte, Jolo Parra.
Just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the... Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I am Groot. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what?
I can find some decent price close to their MSRP price, 1650 GPUs here, but I hate so much, yeah. Yeah, the greediness is showing there. But what can you do?
It's one thing to get into the zone.
If age is like FPS, at 60 will be very smooth. That's a good one, man.
So did I miss
You got it.
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Yes, please. Alright. So, time to go to the demanding part again.
Okay, here we go.
Kinda cringe? It's all up to you. Some things that people find funny, I find them cringe as well, but
We still have a few ticks before the next time.
I don't know, I love the movies, so this feels just like another movie in the franchise, without the actors, unfortunately. I wish we had the actors as well, that would be nice. Maybe someone makes a mod with the real actors' faces.
045.
How far are you into the game? Not super far, chapter 3 or 4, I think.
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Novacore.
0,
It's not that
5,
simple. The code only works on this
7,
date
8.
for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's
No.
codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to integrate temporal coordinates and our ship's hard.
I tend to forget those codes. Jesus.
Info gets in, digits come out.
4 of them.
Yeah.
04.
Are you having difficulties, Peter Quill?
Yes, I am. 0581.
0451.
0451. That was close.
2, 2, 1.
They changed it. Almost got me, guys. Almost got me. It's 0000. I know for sure. Smashing spacebar.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Yeah, but definitely the lighting was an issue with the AMD card.
Assign me to the...
I'm not seeing that visual issue on the Nvidia card. The lighting is fine on this one. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. I go through that door. And let's see how many FPS we got.
What? The pink coupe? It's custom nano resin, designed to keep all this.
Here we go, moment of truth. I don't want to look. Yeah, same problem.
Cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So yeah, this level is the thing, but I mean, look at all the detail that there is into the distance. Why can't I lower that setting?
Galaxy held together by
I'm pretty sure on this level they did it on purpose, because it looks incredible, but
whatever. I'm just saying it's a lot.
I don't know, I wish I could lower this in order to be over 30. So yeah, definitely busted level, but I think they did it on purpose, because this looks great. This is like breathtaking.
I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds.
I dig the visual look, but still, give me an option to lower this. Come on. Anyway, I'll go super quick back to the 1050 Ti. I owe you guys one of those because I only tried the first level on the 1050 Ti, so I gotta do it right. Give me 1 sec. Because yeah, I only tested the bad level on that one. Okay, there we go. How they did it on last gen consoles, I don't know, but keep in mind that maybe the last gen consoles on the first level, they tweak something manually. Because definitely the last gen consoles in that part should drop like crazy. Nice shirt, thanks. What about other games? This looks good right now. The new Ratchet for PS5 maybe. I don't know, yeah, no. Not at that level I would say. But there's a lot of reflective surfaces. That surprised me, actually. The amount of reflective surfaces is pretty impressive. How tall are you? I'm 6 feet. Emperor, I'm 6 feet. Did you test the 1660 Super? Unfortunately not. I only have those GPUs listed. Here we go. We're back. So 1050 Ti now. And I'm guessing on this one it will be 900p. 900p I think it will be the way to go on this one. Thanks Roberts. You've been on for some time. Yeah, I had so many issues in the first level that it took me longer than I anticipated. So let me show you. I think I know what the best settings are on this one. Should be 900p. On the graphics, no chromatic aberration. Yeah, this should do. Basically high settings with low textures, because we only have 4 gigs of VRAM, which is kind of a bummer. But hey, what can you do? Okay. Alright, that should do. So, 900p, high settings, low textures. And maybe later I enable dynamic resolution, but I don't think it will fix much. So 900p, high settings, low textures, and that should give us 30 frames. You're 5'6", small dude. Yeah, not that small actually. When will you get the 2060 back? I don't know, depends on the pricing of the GPUs. What about the AMD 7900 XT? That's a good one. The most impossible to get card, you mean? Well, I'm 5'4", very small dude. That's fine. I don't judge you. I still love you all, guys. From the bottom of my heart, all the way to its surface. You have VR? Yeah, I got a VR headset borrowed from a friend. It's an Oculus Quest 1. And I use the data cable to connect it to the PC. I've been playing Half-Life Alyx on the 1650 Super. If you guys want, I can do a live stream testing Half-Life Alyx. I think it will be fun. Okay. So we already saw the first level. So we're not seeing that level again on this card. So the only thing that I'm changing is this. On display, I put dynamic resolution 30 Hz. So Dynamic resolution 30 FPS. And that's basically what is probably the best settings, because lowering the settings doesn't seem to make any difference. So like this. I keep the motion blur on to have the console experience. So yeah, let's continue. You're Asian? Oh, that explains it. Yeah, that's kind of the norm, I think. I don't know what to say, what GPU is good for gaming and streaming, the NVIDIA GPU or the AMD GPU. The NVIDIA GPU is usually more... The NVIDIA GPU is better due to the NVIDIA encoder. Okay, no, this wasn't the best settings. Let's try medium. Medium. And maybe I need to disable reflection, who knows.
Not a
Okay.
chance. We both know it's too far.
Still not enough. What else? Well, no reflections. Yeah, let's get rid of those reflections. Still not enough? Yeah, still not enough. Oh well, 720p then. Let's try low again. Low looks almost the same, so I'm not bothered. Yeah, still nothing. 720p it is then. So pretend I said the same, but instead of 900p I said 720. Oh well. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. $720. And no dynamic resolution because we're fine. So yeah, it doesn't help that it's the X12 really. I think that's the main issue with the 1050 Ti. That it's a DX12 game. So high settings, low textures, 720p.
Maybe
Okay.
a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
Yeah, definitely this is the way to go. 720p, high settings. And the main problem here, again, the main limitation is that the 1050 Ti doesn't have great DX12 compatibility. I mean, it works with DX12, but games that rely on DX12 at its base runs them very bad in comparison to other games. What now?
What's Shatari Tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled the invading swarm.
Wasn't Intel making a dedicated GPU? What happened? The GPU market happened.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
My problem is meatheads trying to
Probably doesn't support asynchronous compute very well. Yeah, no. I mean, starting from the 16 series cards, we got support for that, but then before that it was pretty hit or miss. I remember people comparing AMD to Nvidia and saying, oh, DX12, no big deal. I'd rather have my 1050 Ti than a 570, some people said. And well, who's laughing now? Kind of funny. All Pascal GPUs refuse to run well on the DX12. Exactly. What is that?
No, the statues are not watching us.
The statues are not watching us. What do you mean they're not watching us? No, this is linear.
They do.
There's definitely something I'm missing. Oh. What the hell? Am I using the right keyboard? I want Groot to make a bridge. Groot, make a bridge. Some early DX12 games ran okay on Nvidia. Yeah, some. That's what I meant. Nor full-fledged DX12 games like this one.
Just another religious nut.
She is not a nut of any kind. She is a conqueror.
Maybe these were from the people she...
Ah, probably this. My 1070 never had DX12 problems, and stutters and FPS are great. Well, try this game. See if it runs better than the 1660. That's how you can test it, actually. Although, these ones are way more limited because of VRAM. But yeah, the 1070, a great card. How about 3060? It's good for gaming. Yeah, 3060, yeah, of course. Without a doubt. I mean, it's a new card. Doesn't seem to be wreckable, if that's a word. Groot, do something! Groot, help! Old gen is just not cut out for the new gaming. Yeah, it's trying though, still working at least. Groot, you can do this, man. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not even listening to what they're talking about. They're just standing there watching me. We are Groot. Yes, we are Groot. Groot. The good root. Anyway, I do 5 more minutes and I'm gone. I think I did 3 hours. Objective update. Tracking visor. Get across the chasm. You are Groot.
We both know it's too far for you to stretch across.
Maybe down here. Yeah, they say it's too far for Groot to get there.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree?
Oh, a tree.
Taller than Groot.
Taller than Groot. Gotcha.
Shooting your way out of every problem again, Peter?
Trying to.
Okay, here I got one of those collectibles, I think.
It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks
Yeah,
his leg?
we should have thrown Rocket.
That's 3.
No
That was the
one's
mistake, I
throwing
think.
Rocket.
Yeah, maybe up there. Is a 1070 Ti good? Yes. It is good.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender's so hot for monsters. Just another religious nut.
She's not a nut of any kind. She's a conqueror.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered.
Yeah, no, there's definitely something stupid that I'm missing.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. They say Lady Hellbender.
And I cannot fully destroy this for some reason.
Of course they do.
Oh, there you are. That's how you do it. You gotta fire more consistently.
Dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
That was the issue. That's why it was not destructible. Why don't you try Lossless Upscale? I tried it. Not impressed, really. Because it didn't work on every game, unfortunately.
No, that aimless shooting isn't gonna scare the monsters away.
Since we're the third remastered, I already tried
Not
that.
aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism. Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Okay, this should do.
A miracle it's still standing in these storms. Drax,
You got this,
think you can
Drax.
topple this?
The whole GPU thing is about planned obsolescence. Yeah, but if they're using new technology, not every part will transfer over. I mean, the 570
Let's try not to
did it
fall.
fine, and it's a DX12 capable card.
Wait, hear that?
And the 1650 Super as well. So the planned obsolescence thing, yeah, it's true, but Nvidia was way more obvious about it than AMD, at least. But people still bought the Nvidia cards, which made sense. In that moment they run better. So yeah, this is the way to play on the 1050 Ti. I wish I had an 8GB card to give it another shot. But we're going to try the 2GB cards tomorrow. Because why not? Let's try the lowest end GPUs we can. Let's throw everything at the game.
How many times have I saved your butt now? I thought I was a let loose, Rocket!
So yeah, as long as you're outside the first level, you're good. The thing is, you need that first level. But hey, below the minimum requirements, you can actually play the game. If it was today, I would have bought the 580. Hell yeah. Yeah, people were blaming the 580, the 480. People were even comparing the 570 to the 1050 Ti. And well, here we are today. But yeah, it took like 5 years for DX12 games to be the norm. They still aren't the norm. Some of the new games are.
What would I do without you, Rocket? Ready!
But the thing that bothers me again, the first level. The first level looks great, but it runs terrible. After that first level, we're fine. How about this battle? GTX 295 versus RTX 3090. Yeah, sure. Super interesting. Of course, the GTX 295 will be better. Because it has the lowest number. Kill them all. Okay, dead. So that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow we're doing the 2GB cards, so you're going to see what pain is like. So I'll see you tomorrow with those cards, the 1050 2 gigs, then the 750 Ti and the 1030. Give me 1 sec that I need to put that live stream as public. So tomorrow, in around, yeah, in less than 24 hours from now, we are doing another live stream of this game, but on 2GB GPUs. Let's see if it even boots on 2GB. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. My conclusion on this game, again, if you have the option to go to play the game, you have the hardware, the right hardware, the first level runs bad. No matter what I do, the first level is below 30 frames when looking into the distance. So the first level looks nice and all, but again, you need what was the name of this? You need a very powerful GPU to get over 20 frames on that part, but after that it's fine, it stabilizes. It's the first hour of the game, but I don't want to play between 20 and 30 on the first hour. They need to fix that. Then on the options menu, there's dynamic resolution that works kinda doesn't work actually. I tried it and it was okay, but it needs more room to spare to work properly, which makes sense. It's not going to be magic. But then in the options, going from ultra to low, the performance difference is very tiny, and the visual difference also very tiny. My main advice, again, just either lower everything in groups and keep textures on low if you have a 4GB card. But that's about it. There's not much else to say. The first level runs bad no matter what, when looking into the distance, and after that it stabilizes. But the first hour of the game will be pretty inconsistent, between 20 and 35 frames in the first location. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tomorrow I'll see you again with 2 GB of VRAM. Let's suffer together tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching. See you next time, love you all. Thank you. See you tomorrow.